Think we got everybody in there?
Happy holidays, America.
Mine's still working on it. Mine's still working on it. Diggers is running. But
Let's see if I can tilt this back just a little bit.
Mine's still working on it.
Yeah, that looks better.
Look at that.
They dragged me off the couch for this.
Hey, let me turn this just a little bit more. There we go.
Somebody.
So, hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, tell them we're live.
We got the elf. We got Rudolph.
Happy holidays, America.
And we got Satan Claus. How you doing? Now, I thought we'd get together for a little while. We just we're exchanging gifts and everything and doing all kinds of stuff. And we come over to wish Digger a happy 99th birthday.
98.
90.
You don't look
I'm
any older
sorry.
than
He's always
97.
trying to make me older than I am.
I'm sorry.
You don't look any older than 97.
Well, thank you.
97. Don't look a day over 97. That's always good. But hopefully everybody's out there.
Figured I'd wear my white trash and white walls today because
There you go.
Because I was trying to fit in with the
the whole thing.
Had to go with red.
It says I'm going. I got one guy watching. Okay, there we go. So I don't know. I'm sure everybody is like, because when we went out to get gifts yesterday and earlier this morning and stuff and get stuff, it is still crazy out there. I thought it had been all over.
I do my stuff online, man.
Yeah, well,
Don't go out with a whip and a chair right now.
We don't, I'm not able to do stuff online because we don't have any credit or debit cards and stuff. That's why I come over here and have it. Digger helps me out. Look at this elf ears.
I have people that
Do you have a bell?
No, I don't
I
have,
have a bell.
No, it's because I'm Satan Claus and I got to be stealthy. I got
bells.
I got to sneak up on it.
Oh, you got bats in the belfry is what you got.
Oh, look at it. I got to sneak up on folks and everything, but hopefully
He even did this in purple.
Look, Keith. I know. Look, you like purple. Keith's nose. Look at Keith's nose. He says it's really painful. Who? Foster, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
Oh, Jenny, look.
Hey, Jenny.
Jenny McDonald.
I just can't with y'all.
Well, you could. No, I meant. Don't look at me.
We also have Hootie in the house, but he's sitting on the floor playing with wrapping paper.
Yeah, I
You
brought
get him a gift.
I brought him.
He wants the wrapping paper.
I brought him a gift, and he's playing with the wrapping paper. It's like a lot of people and stuff. So, hey, on our camera, everything's backwards, reading backwards. Is it reading backwards out there to you guys? I hope not. Has it always been reading backwards?
It's straight on mine, but it's backwards on yours. No, it's never been backwards on yours.
It's never been backwards on mine?
So
I've screwed it up somehow.
She says no.
You can read it correctly and everything? Sweet.
What we're looking at is backwards, and it's never backwards on his computer, but this time it is.
Not like Red Og.
It might be.
She says, yeah. She says it's normal.
All right, cool. I appreciate it.
It's either that or she's got
Redder
weird
Og.
eyes.
Yeah.
Redder Og.
So you can take your nose off and put it on your forehead now.
Yeah, because his nose is like super tight. You can see his nose.
Well,
going,
he has that Greek Roman nose thing going. Here, let me turn it off. Save the battery for the next victim.
Really.
Person.
Yeah, I'll wear it. I don't care.
No, it's too tight. An elf don't have a red nose unless he's out drinking.
You got a point.
Thank you. I've got the hat to cover it up. But anyway, we thought we'd get together and wish everybody happy holidays, and for all of you that know me better, Merry Christmas. Because I'm going to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yep. So, but
Merry Christmas.
Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys believe in, that's great. Because love you anyway.
Yep.
So we don't know what we're doing here. We're just
we
just wanted to go live to wear the stuff.
Pretty much.
We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it today.
I got to wear this. I got to wear this out at Opie's when we did the Toys for Tot thing. Digger wasn't able to make it. He had a really rough.
So I just got my hat today.
Yeah, he got it yesterday, but he was going to be out there. He was going to be my little elf with all the gifts and everything out at Opie's. And then we ran into a reindeer on the way. He bounced though. It bounced right off the van. Wouldn't it be cool? Because they put those ears on all their vehicles and stuff. We could strap him to the top with the little red nose on going, we could strap him like two deer hunters coming back.
I take up the whole car.
Pretty much. That's those are like extra large antlers because the regular antlers I don't even think would have fit. Can you get him? Digger's trying to adjust.
Trying to readjust there.
And again, remember, we're simulcasting. It's on his channel, on my channel at the same time. If you watch one, go watch the other one because you never know what you might see different.
Different views always make a difference.
Think they're going for it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Who we got? Sharon. Hey, Sharon. With the bug, Sharon.
Oh yeah.
Sharon's home.
Yeah.
Oh, grasshopper.
Yeah. Cricket.
Hello, grasshopper.
Cricket.
Oh, cricket. It's green.
Cricket, grasshopper.
He always calls it the grasshopper, and it's cricket. But anyway,
it's immaterial. It's all the same. It's
a
green.
cool car,
It's green.
though.
Yes, it is.
that's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah.
I like
For a
it.
fuelie, there's very, very few of the fuelies left running. Most people didn't know how to work on them, the fuel injected bugs and stuff, and that's really sweet to still have it out there.
Tell Banana Man I said, hey.
Yes, grasshopper. Yep, cricket. So who we got?
Well, now she's got me confused.
Oh, Shane Art. Yep. Hey, what's going on?
Is it a grasshopper or is it a cricket?
It's a Volkswagen.
I thought his nickname was Grasshopper on it. I don't know.
You got to watch him, Sharon, because he's been trying to steal my Super Beetle that's in multiple pieces, and he still wants to steal it. I'm still going to use
it's a 73 Super Beetle.
Yeah, well, I don't know how super it is.
Or it was.
It used to be. You open the door, like I said, you open the door, and the whole floor pan's gone.
It could be again.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, we can work on it. Sherry's laughing. So who we got? We got Jenny's out there. Yep. Well, that's pretty good. Look, I got 3 people already.
Well, yeah, you get comments. I don't. I don't even have anybody watching. Hey, thanks for watching.
Well, like I told them,
you're not there.
I know. Well, like I told them before, I would always try and let them know ahead of time when we were going to go live, but honestly, never know.
Oh, I know.
They kind of kidnapped me today.
I mean, anytime we've went live on my channel, I just turn it on.
Grab me off the couch and
what you and Tony?
No.
Was Russell over there this weekend? Was this?
No.
Okay. So you didn't have nothing to do it anyway.
Basically.
Just come over and be a reindeer strapped to the hood.
Yeah, if I'd have known that.
What you wouldn't have come over if we know you were going to be the reindeer?
No, I would have.
He would have come over. He loved it.
He told me earlier.
I'm a good sport.
He says he may not wear this stuff, and I said, "Oh
No.
yeah, he's going to wear it." I said, "Whether he likes it or not, he's going to wear it."
I'm a good sport.
Yes, you are, Keith. You are a good sport. Buy the damn hoodie. Right, Tony? Anyway, that's a long story. What's she saying?
You might get
misbehaving. Yeah. Misbehaving's the black 50, 51, 50, 51, 53. 51.
Oh, yeah.
That's misbehaving, yeah.
This is the Urbana crowd, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one and only.
We'll tell Watermelon Man.
The Urbana Cruisers. 51. Yep.
Thank you for that clarification.
Thank you so much. But how's everybody doing? Hopefully, like I said, you guys have gotten everything you need to do done, because I thought it would be easing up. Yeah, Brandon Cruiser's in the house. That's what I always say when I see him coming. So it's either Paps's crew or Urbana Cruisers when they all come in and stuff, because I love when they all come in, when groups all come in together and stuff like that.
I wish we had a Huber Cruisers group like that.
Well, I've actually thought about doing
Huber Cruisers,
and I don't want to give the name out, but it would be
cool.
It'd be all us misfits, basically.
Oh, okay.
But I don't want to give the name out. It would be all of us misfits. I don't want to give the name out.
Should be a club. The misfits are here.
Well, don't give the name out. But I thought about doing that for all of us weirdos.
That's misfits.
Yeah, pretty much. But still, that's not the name, but it would be something else. But it means something like that. Anyway, you know me.
Oh, yes. You know.
It's going Satan.
I wrote enough with Gopher. I know him like a book.
Yeah, we've been playing. We're going to do the so we are still going to all pile into the clown car and go down to the cavalcade, right? Down in Cincinnati.
I got a call from Rob yesterday, and he was wondering if we were were going. I said, well, yeah, as far as I know.
Well, he knew.
Why wouldn't we?
I told him we were going.
He said, make sure you go on Saturday because that's when everybody else is going.
That's where I'm going. I don't go Sunday. They're closing down. It's too fast. Friday, it's too much setting up.
We went
Saturday's
Friday
the
one time,
best.
it's like crazy.
Yeah, Saturday's
Well,
the best day.
Saturdays, it's the busiest day. If you're going to just take pictures of cars,
Right?
It's kind of the wrong day to go.
Yeah, because it's going to be
there's
packed.
so many people in the place.
Packed. Well, I'm going to try and
You go
have.
later in the day, it's not
If I don't have the new camera running by then, I'll have one of the cameras. I'm just going to put it on the stick and just cruise around and go above everything.
Yeah.
Kind of like you did the one year with the 360, but we don't have that anymore. So,
Yeah, well, I'm going to get that thing out and play with it again. I don't know. Maybe
yeah, you might be able to make it,
smack it against the
I
wall or
cleaned it and
something.
cleaned it and cleaned it. And I just, it would only work for a short period of time. So I'm not
That's a
sure
bummer,
what it is.
That show was
kinda
like
neat.
that show was like the only real thing I did with that camera before it.
Yeah, you honestly didn't use it that
mean,
much. You could
for
try and do, if you can
$500
get it
camera or
on and
whatever.
pair it to your phone and do a firmware update, that might help. I mean, I don't know. It might correct some of the issues, but that's what happens to a lot of the stuff.
Hootie dog.
That's why the Action 3, the DJI Action 3 that I got gifted to me from one of the supporters and stuff,
Supposed to be an awesome camera.
it until I found out whether or not they were going to fix the problem. And what I've come to find out is they're not going to fix the problem. They did updates to the
That don't sound like DJI.
I know, for crispness, but the digital crispness
Is that supposed to counter it?
it's supposed to help make the edge truer, but all that does is set off the black to white density ratio. That's all. So
You just won't know until
it just
you get it out
sharpens
and play
right
with it.
It just sharpens it. But I was trying to wait until whether or not I could see that they were going to accept them back, and then I was going to take it back to the person that donated it and have him do it, since he has the receipt and everything for that. Have him send it back and have one of the ones that were corrected. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that because by the standards, what they're saying is all action cameras don't have the same focal point or perfect sharpness of the big cameras and stuff. It's an action camera, so there's a little bit of span leeway there. Some of them are just so unusable they just can't use them. It's just a blur. But that comes to where in the factory, those parts are sent to DJI by a third party, and they were not aligned and set. And once they're sealed down there, that's it. They can't be changed again. So you can't take and send that back and have them readjust it. They would have to just basically build another camera. So you'd have to get another camera. Anyway, so we're going to see on that. Some of my other items to dealing with my recording and stuff like that, those are starting to filter in. So we're trying to get that done. And hopefully I've got several interviews to do. So I need to go over and
hiring somebody?
Huh?
You hiring somebody?
No. Well, you need a job?
I thought I was already working for you for free.
I was going to say, if you work for what everybody else, if you work for what I work for.
Do you have any references?
I already have been.
I know. Listen to him. You got any references? He wants to know.
I'll reference you right out the door.
You're going to have a big red nose, and you won't even have to be wearing this. That is pretty cool, though. I like that. But anyway, so I'm going to try and get all that gear. It looks like, what was that big red eye thing on one of that horror movie?
Oh gosh.
That horror movie that had
looks like that Tom Cruise thing.
A little bit, doesn't it? Yeah.
You're talking about
War of the Worlds
50s movie.
Yep.
Yeah,
the black and white, the black and white one and stuff. Yeah.
Back in black.
Anyway, so we're going to try and do that. So that'll be that. And then I definitely want to try and have everything smoothed out and working by the time we go to do Jeff Lane and Shane's indoor show.
Because it can't come fast enough.
Yeah,
After what I heard was going to be like next week.
Yeah, it'll be.
There will not be any drone action at that show.
No, not in the buildings.
It's indoors.
Four buildings. Well, you could fly around outside, getting people coming in and out, depending on the weather.
I'll probably take it.
Yeah, depending on the weather.
But it's going to depend on how many outdoor people he has, which probably will have.
Even if it's cold, you can still get
out there.
People. Yeah, I'm saying people's going. You know how they even a lot of guys drove their hot rods out there.
Right.
weren't in the show the last time, but they drove
I'll
hot
tell
rods
you,
out there. So it was
back
pretty cool.
in
I might just do that.
in 1994, I had the '67 Cadillac hearse.
Yeah.
And I had that in Carl Casper's car show at Hare Arena. It was a backup car because they always try to get up a list of people just in case the prime people don't show up.
Yep.
They can call these people.
They won't
to
have an
fill
empty
in.
spot. Yep.
So they had 2 spots that they needed to fill.
It's alternate. in case
So
something
Mike Nowakowski says, well, Digger's got a hearse that'll fill that wall. So they called me. I took that car down there after work on Friday evening or Thursday evening.
Yeah.
And within like 2 hours time, I had it in there, set up,
Clean.
and I had to drive through a snowstorm to get there. This thing was just salt everywhere and everything. I mean, it looked nasty. I cleaned that entire car except for the passenger side.
Oh, because it was up against the
The
wall.
passenger side was against the wall.
Yeah, no one's gonna-
And people would come over there and they'd be like, oh, well, you didn't drive that here.
Yeah,
Let's go look at the other side of the car.
check out the B side.
But it was
That's pretty
fun.
cool,
Yeah.
You could if you still had the hearse, you could take and fly the drone through the hearse.
That would be cool.
It's room because it was like my '64 wagon, my big Buick I had. You could land a plane in that son of a gun.
Hooty's going crazy
Well,
on them cats out there.
What was it? I was going to say something.
Hang on,
My brain.
it happens.
A thought is coming.
It happens. Who we got out there? Oh, Top Water Tony, he's here. Oh, from Couchville.
Hey, I was there, but see what happened to me. Just saying.
24 members in
Oh yeah, for the cruisers. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were getting big. They were getting a lot of members and stuff. Yeah.
She's a
So Tony,
man. What's up?
Tony, how is Couchville?
I don't know.
Comfy.
What's the picture? Oh, he's got actually a little picture of a couch with a lamp.
Ah,
I don't see Tony there, so he was taking the picture.
good point.
I know.
Oh, I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
No, I finally remembered. I've been looking into getting so that I don't lose my touch or anything.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get a drone simulator.
Yeah.
Well, the controller I have,
Yeah.
DJI has a free download for
PC.
PC. And I thought, fantastic. It won't work with the controller I have. It only works with certain controllers, and I would have to purchase another controller.
That came
Only
out.
thing I have a problem with on that is on mine, I've got the controller here and my screen is right here above
Yeah,
my
there's screens
controls.
below it.
They put the screen below. Half of your screen is covered by your fingers, your thumbs right in through here.
Do you think you can turn it around and flip and tell it to
Then your
rotate?
controls would all be backwards and everything.
You can't set your controls backwards because you can set your
I know I can. I know I do have,
pitch and yaw.
but I don't know if I can turn them upside down. But that is the worst thing about that new controller I see is that they put the screen on the bottom of the control sticks.
Because
now you have to look down further.
Yeah.
And I don't want to look down further. I want to be able to.
With the
I go like this.
The nit rating on that screen is supposed to be really good so that you can see it in better, like bright sunlight and stuff. It's supposed to be better. Now, when we ran flight simulators back in gaming days, back 95 through 2000, when we were gaming and stuff, you could switch up all the flight controls and everything. And they had them on like Xbox controllers to where you could make your pitch and yaw and everything. Tony said he might get a drone. Do you think
get the DJI Mini 3 Pro?
Yeah.
The Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah.
I think it's about $1,100-$1,200.
It's the easiest one to fly. It has all the.
It's got all the safety sensors all over it. You can't run into a wall.
Object avoidance sensors and everything.
Mine does not have that.
So basically,
I can run mine 40 miles an hour straight into a wall.
Yeah, basically, if you run it wide open and it goes to head for anything, it will either go around it, over it, or stop.
Kind of like a Roomba.
Yeah.
The Roomba?
I want the Mini
Same thing.
3.
I mean, it's running into a wall.
Look, the reindeer's eating chocolate.
Well, I got to eat.
Oh, now you might buy your buddy's drone. He's got the same thing I've got, right?
Yeah.
Mini 2. I mean, which is a fantastic drone. It just, for a beginner,
Yeah.
the Mini 3 would be the better option.
It's more expensive, but it has all the stuff that'll keep
you from wrecking it, because I've wrecked mine several times.
Reindeer eating chocolate.
The very first time I ever flew my drone, within the first 3 minutes, I ran it into a tree and broke a whole arm off of it.
You want to tell the whole story? No,
it wasn't
no.
my drone. Friend of mine wanted a drone, didn't want his girlfriend to find out about it, so he had it shipped to my house. And then when it got to my house, I texted him, told him it was there. He said, charge it up and everything. I charged it up and everything. Told him it was ready to go.
Check
as soon as he got off work.
Check it out.
He got off, and he didn't. He's like, "Oh no, go ahead and fly it. Just go ahead and fly it.
Check
Send
it
me
out."
a video." 3 minutes.
Craned into a tree.
3 minutes.
3 minutes,
and I broke it.
It was a 3-rotor drone.
So,
after 3 minutes.
Yeah, it had a very gimpy arm.
So being the nice guy you are, you just paid him for it, and
I had to pay him the $600 or $700. I don't even remember what it was.
Yeah, it was around 600.
But he was quite demanding on. No, I bought a brand new drone. You're giving me back a brand new drone, so I had to pay him back. No big deal. I ended up with a drone, and I learned how to fix an arm.
Yeah, and it's still fine. And you've crashed it numerous times since then.
I have, but not bad. But I mean, I messed up some props.
A couple of ones you crashed. I've got the video on where you crashed into stuff, but before it hit the ground,
it recovered.
It recovered enough and started.
I love when that happens.
I love when you were flying around and was flying towards Katie and craziness. She went ape, whatever. She lost her gourd and stuff, started screaming and everything. I'm going.
I was talking to them today, actually.
I might have gotten a little too close to her.
That company in Columbus, that electric place, they had their party last night, and they dressed as like gangsters.
Oh yeah, I didn't see any.
And he got a trophy.
I didn't see any of the pictures. Usually she posts the stuff up. Here. Oh, you got the pictures. I didn't get the pictures, Katie. Thank you so much.
They were supposed to chime in.
What's up?
I actually told them. About what we were doing.
Oh well, I don't see anybody. Let's see. What's good? I might get a drone. I might buy my buddy's drone. Question.
Oh, he says Mini 3.
Tony Mini 3. Hi, Keith. Oh, Keith.
Yeah.
Keith.
Yes.
This is the lady that's always asking about you.
Hello.
Ooh.
Remember I told you she comments all the time, says, "Where's Keith?" and everything? Wow.
And they got first place.
Wow.
Do you expect anything different? They get first place in everything.
Well, there we go. The gangsters. They be gangsters. Hands.
Yeah, I got a text at like 1:30 last night. I said, "Boy, you must have been out late."
I was up. She knows I'm up that late. Anyway.
Well, I didn't text them.
I'm not upset or anything.
I didn't text them that late, but somebody did. I was sleeping.
I'm not upset.
Heard my phone go ring. Like, what? Who's texting me at 1:30 in the morning?
And we were sending back and forth. What time was it? There was about 1, 2, or 3.
Anybody calls me there.
Yeah, it wasn't that late.
Anybody calls me there. They're better.
Who was I talking to?
I was in bed by 1 o'clock.
Oh, then it wasn't you.
I had.
Who was I talking to?
I had
last
my
night,
corporate thing to do this morning.
Who was I talking to last night? Somebody on Facebook.
Anybody calls me that late, they have
I
a
don't
good excuse,
remember.
or they'll be dead. Just saying.
Why doesn't Keith have a cold beer in his hand? We don't have beer in this house.
Yeah,
we don't do alcohol in this house.
There's no.
Who's asking?
Well,
that?
I won't say that.
Well,
every once in a while, I get me a bottle of whiskey, but I can buy a fifth. I can buy a fifth of Jack Daniels, and it lasts me 4 years.
Oh, the lady that always asks about you, right there.
Oh.
Keith, I've been trying to work, and I'm still working with it. I got him a laptop. He has not turned it. 9 months ago? 10 months ago?
Yeah. Who's to say?
He's scared.
Who's to say? He hasn't even turned it on. I got it all set up, got it all hooked up to his network, whatever. But anyway, he is going to get a Facebook and a YouTube channel, whether he likes it or not.
Sounds like a threat.
No, it's a promise. Whether he likes it or not, so that all of you can communicate.
I did get a haircut. I'm gonna take this off.
Tony flip flop. No, I think he's gonna end up being Camaro Keith. He wants to be the smart guy. since he went from flip phone to a smartphone.
Which
What?
I'm speechless.
What?
You just said the magic words, flip phone.
Yeah,
I went down and saw Doug Horner yesterday, which is the owner of the model shop that I go to.
Right.
Okay.
Fairborn?
Got some cool stuff. No, Kettering.
Kettering. Okay.
But if I could remember the name of it.
What's the one on Dorothy?
Atomic City model shop.
Okay.
But went down there and I was like, I looked on the table and I said, "Is that a flip phone?"
He had a flip phone. Well, Dad.
He said it's a smart flip phone.
Yes, that's what we had to get Dad. It's still a flip phone, but it is a smartphone. It just has all of the smart features turned off.
So now, Doug Horner is the only one that I know of with a flip phone.
Other than my dad. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Russell has one too. Still.
Yeah, Russell has one, but he's gonna have to get another one. So, but I think
he gets a smart.
I didn't mean to interrupt your thing, but
I don't know.
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's
somebody's still got a
amazing.
flip phone. And
Well, I think Camaro Keith would be better than the smart guy.
Okay.
Well, I'm just
sorry,
saying.
smart guy just don't fit.
No, that's not my point. That's not my point at all. Just buy the damn hoodie.
See how they treat me. No respect. No respect. No respect.
What? We will tonight. Is she
Don't-
coming
don't-
over?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry about
God.
it. Yeah.
That is?
Yeah.
It is? That's what I thought.
Oh,
I thought originally when
is that
she
why
first
we have
came
to
on,
keep it early?
Hi, Jenny.
Says Lily. He's gonna get out.
He has a different name for you sometimes, but I have to tell
She
you that
knows.
later.
I've told her.
Oh, did you?
I'm not going to say that here.
Oh,
Digger, look at his watch.
McDonald.
Digger, look at his watch. Get out.
Ronald never looked this good. I'm telling you right now. But anyway.
I'm not saying anything, man.
Oh, I see.
What is it in the purple? I can't see it. It's so small.
Oh, sorry.
Don't die. I smack you in the
What
face.
are you doing? This cat is like.
Hootie's down there
He
freaking out.
got
He's
the
running.
biggest lip I've ever seen. Looks like somebody punched him.
Yeah, he might have been. You never know.
He's got a big lower lip that makes it look like his tongue's
Sticking out.
sticking out.
Looks like Alfred Hitchcock. Goody.
That other guy with the
Goody.
big lip.
I know you're talking about.
I've
It was
come
on, it was
to
on a
suck
bu- it
your
was on a-
blood.
it was
No,
on
not
a
Razzlebath.
it was on a Bugs Bunny
Razzlebath.
Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah, he was on that too, but it was
See?
an enactment of that. Yeah. So anyway, who knows what we're going to talk about? You better what? You
we
better
went-
not.
So we went off the rails.
Jenny said you better not. Better. Oh, what? Say the name? No, I'm not going to. I already told you. I'm not going to. So you know. If you don't know, then something's wrong.
She'll smack you.
What?
She'll smack you.
Wait, I'm old. That might be good.
I've never met this person.
I'm not
Jenny?
coming.
I think you did.
I think you have.
you met her out
At the car show?
Yeah.
at
The
one
one
of
with-
them.
The one in
Yeah.
Huber?
Maybe.
one
Maybe
was-
she's only like ever went to
The one
one
that was
show
sitting
with
in the,
me.
the one that was sitting in the van. The one
No, that was that was somebody else.
Oh, sorry.
There goes Keith messing it up for everybody.
Sorry, Digger.
That's why we're not
But
getting
no,
this.
she-
You're not getting the smartphone.
She
guy,
has.
smart
She
guy.
has only went to a show with me once or twice.
I've seen her out. Oh, I've seen her over here a lot, but
She claims she's been ridden in the van, but I don't believe she actually has. I think my next door neighbor.
man, I could go someplace with that line right there. Like,
Have you
really?
rode in the van with me? No, right?
No.
Okay. My next door neighbor is the only person that has ridden in that van with me since I got that.
She
In,
may-
in
I don't
eight,
know. She
eight,
may
eight
have.
or 10 months or whatever.
She may have
That is the only person that has ridden in my van.
late night, 3 o'clock in the
My
morning.
Falcon, I think in the 3 years that I had that, I think there was somebody that rode with me 3 times. That's why I sold it.
There he
It's like,
goes again.
ain't no fun.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Moving
Van,
furniture.
Candy,
Yeah.
Tony,
A candy van.
It's only a stalker to me.
moving furniture. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she
we-
said busted when Keith was talking.
that
about
was like
something else.
right when I first got it. It
Sorry.
wasn't even the ugly duck yet.
Yeah. One person.
Hi, one person. How you doing?
I wonder if it's Steve over there.
Thanks, man.
Steve usually starts on yours, and when yours goes out.
We're airing live on Gopher's
Simulcast.
Like
live
stereo.
over here
Simulcast.
as well as mine over here.
Yours has a better picture. Mine's kind of
I don't know. Yours looks pretty good today.
here, but once it gets on,
Well, that's true.
yeah, it's all degraded.
kind of gets distorted.
kind of like me.
He's got a processor issue.
Yeah. Processor, prostate.
Come from the person that couldn't
Yeah.
remember what he was talking about.
I got all kinds of
half
issues.
hour ago.
I got all kinds
Just
of
saying.
issues.
What I'm thinking about.
Okay,
I have never been an Apple man, but
Oh.
Tony's got me thinking about that iPhone 14 Pro Max thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Yeah.
watched some reviews on that.
That's the commercial they've been showing.
I'm not an iPhone guy at all.
Yeah.
I just actually
Well,
despise
the new
that,
the
but-
brand new Galaxy's really good too.
and that's
really
kind of looking,
good.
and I think it's about half the price of the iPhone.
Yeah, it's
But-
I just got
It is.
mine. I'm not changing it.
you don't need to change yours.
don't
There's
need
nothing
to.
wrong with yours.
Okay.
and you don't do anything with it
No,
anyhow.
I don't.
Yeah, because mine
We're talking about phones that we can video with.
this is
that
like
have anti-shake and
this is 12 13 years old, and I make do with it, and I'm not getting another one until I really
that
do need to
one's-
get one. But
that was probably only about 2 years old, and it really,
Yeah.
if I would take video with that, I actually used to. My first couple videos
Yeah.
were with that, and it does beautiful. But I was editing the video on it and
Right,
everything,
right.
and
with that
uploading it and all
processor,
that. And now I'm using the computer to edit videos. So I just haven't played with taking video out of the camera or out of the phone to put in my
Oh yeah.
in my editor. I just haven't done that yet. I do it with the Mini or
Well, when I
the
go to
Osmo Action.
when I go down to the Mimo, when I go to download it, I might have to come over here and download it over here because my internet's so
Oh yeah, absolutely.
antiquated. I don't want
Yeah.
anything to go right because I'm going to download.
Come over here to the speed zone.
Yeah, I'm going to download it. You know, the one I do a lot of the videos on the what was it? It's a Galaxy, but I think it's a S22, 21, 22,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, older one, but
Yeah.
the one they donated, and so I'm going to download the Mimo to that so that I can register. So I may actually have to come over here to register the action and all that, download the Mimo and everything, because I don't think I can do it. I tried to do it over there before.
You probably won't be able
and
to
it
do
wouldn't-
it over there.
it wouldn't do
because the newer software is going to require.
Yeah, 0.39 is not equivalent enough to up or download any type of
And I get 947.
yeah, really high rate, really high rate. So, but I may have to come over here. And
I
do
get
that.
947 upload.
Yeah, it's really fast. Yeah, and I'm a 25 to 30-minute video takes me 20 hours. And over here,
it
over-
takes me like 15 minutes.
it's 15 to 20 minutes over here. That's why I'm over here to do it.
I was wondering some of the videos were like up like the next day. It's like, wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when I come over here.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, and when you have a bunch of videos, you've edited 3 or 4 videos.
Yeah, I'll do 3 or 4.
It's much better for
well,
him to come over here and upload.
I'll do one and I'll start the upload, and then I'll do 3 more by the time that one's uploading. And as soon as that one gets ready to be finalized, then I come over here and just shotgun out the other ones, because then I can do them one right after another. But
iPhone is the bomb.
We're getting a lot of comments today.
well, I have all kinds of older Macs. Most of them will run Mavericks as the operating system to run, which is about seven operating systems back.
You can have that crap.
Well, no. You're going to need to learn and practice because it's a different animal.
That's Mac, which isn't that
Mac.
the same as Apple?
Yeah, that is, yes.
I mean,
yes, that's what it
yeah,
is.
I've always been.
But I've got some of the Macs that I can bring over and you can practice on. That's what I'm saying.
The biggest thing I hate about Macs or Apple products is that they basically force you, once you buy one product,
You
go,
have to continue
"Oh,
to buy their
in
stuff.
order to use this, I have to buy that computer and I have to buy that tablet and everything you have to buy.
And that keyboard
Apple.
and that.
Even the-
and
Bait
Even the-
switch.
Even the freaking charger for their phone has to be different.
it's the way it is.
That's the way the world is.
I
That's what it
just,
is.
they want to monopolize and I don't like that.
That's the way it is.
Just saying.
I know.
I'm an Android guy. I'm IBM compatibles.
Yeah.
That's my thing,
Yeah.
and that's the way I look at.
Well, the new Windows 11, and I don't like anything from
I know
8 above. 8's good. That's where I stop. 10 and 11 just is, well, 11 is basically Android.
Yeah,
straight Android compatible.
It actually is
Yes.
Android.
Yes, Android compatible. So
you can hit a button and it's a computer.
Rainbow Coalition.
You hit another button, it's all icon driven with a tablet.
Yes, either way.
You know. Hey, if you guys don't notice, I'm a little bit in a better mood today than normal. Doctor's got me on some new drugs.
I was going to say he's got
He's highly medicated. Look out.
Four new drugs.
I never noticed the difference. Oh.
Maybe we ought to call him Mr. Obvious.
Obvious.
Maybe I should have some.
No, we don't need you. No.
But the new drugs, they're working.
There you go.
Thank you, America.
Four new ones. 4 new ones or just 2?
They got me on 5 total now.
5.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 new ones.
But
hey, if you need it,
it seems like they're working. I'm in a little bit better mood every day.
As long as we,
So, hey, I got 2 people watching. Hi, 2 people. How you doing?
Jenny's moving furniture. Yes. Oh no, that's when she was in the van with you. iPhone.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Want to wish all my subscribers and/or viewers and stuff. I think I already did that. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Keith has his fan base.
Yeah.
Fan base of 1.
Hey,
No, there's a lot of people that ask about you all the time.
Aw.
Yeah. And I tell you about it, and you go, oh, who's that? And I go, well, if you had your computer running, you would know.
Touche. Touche.
well, that's something I haven't done in a while.
What's that? I know, because usually, right? And you notice he started doing it on some of the last videos that we did with him together and stuff like it. He goes,
I'm not supposed to tell him that. I didn't know it was trademark.
everything's trademarked, just like the
party starts here. That's mine, man.
Yeah,
Boy.
not somebody changing.
I have a copyright on that and all derivatives
You're
of
gonna
that.
get on TT's
So,
bad side.
Tony,
you
you
don't want
need to
that.
back off.
TWT.
Oh yeah, TWT.
Yeah, twat. I mean, I'm TWT.
Oh, wow.
Twit. Sorry. Twit.
Well, YouTube just cut us off.
How many
Oh,
new
sorry.
medications?
5.
YouTube just cut us off.
6. Let's
Are you
He's
gonna be
laughing.
taking some more here pretty soon?
No, I only take this stuff once a day.
Did you take it just recently?
About 2 hours ago.
Oh,
It's probably kicking in.
are you
now.
starting to peak? I'm peaking, man. I'm peaking.
I explained to him that I was a little bit down and stuff, and she says, "You got depression."
You
I said, "I
did you tell
don't
her?
think so.
Did you tell her? No, she's no.
Is Hootie under medication?
Nobody needs
Yeah.
to be.
Because he was just rolled over like this.
Oh, he'll
He's-
roll over and lay on his back.
He'll roll his front half over that way and his back legs over this way.
Yeah, he kind of
looks like a
he
pretzel,
kind of
like
twists himself around. It's just
yeah,
like
he's a trip, man. The party starts in April.
Well, that's about
well, I don't
right.
know about you, but my party starts next month,
Well, I was wondering,
January.
is Opie having
yeah.
his New Year's Day thing?
January.
I looked it up and I couldn't
If
find
you
it.
were going
on-
to stay,
He's gonna January. Yeah,
I looked it up. I couldn't find it on the thing.
just show up. Trust me, he'll be there. Well, call him. That's why you got his number.
I'm sure I do.
I know you do.
I was wondering if they're going to have it.
He
So
usually is
So
there.
that'd be that Saturday, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
who are you going to call? Call Opie.
Yeah, I have to. I have to eat that corned beef and cabbage. That's the first meal you have to eat. I guess Katie got me into that last year.
Pork
Yeah,
and
pork,
sauerkraut.
pork and sauerkraut, whatever. Yeah, whatever it is.
I don't know what
What did you call it?
Well, Kyle's corned beef and cabbage. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking
man.
about, but
That sounds
The-
pretty dry to me.
the historical thing is,
I didn't know that.
yeah,
I got into that last year. Because I was trying to find that last night. I didn't see it on there. I saw.
He don't know how to
Oh.
save names.
I saw
of
last year's
numbers.
I saw last year's. I didn't see this year.
Well, don't have to tell him that. You can't read it.
What?
From
Nothing.
there.
What is?
Tony's not talking about you.
What did he say? Is
Buy the
Nothing.
hoodie.
that what he said?
No.
No. What did he say?
He says you don't know how to put
You don't
Save
know
the
how to
names with
save
the
a
numbers.
Name with the phone number. Yeah.
No. Well, I say some of them. Basically, what I do is if I see that person's comment, I know who the person is. I just go from there usually.
you can go up
Oh,
the-
I know.
and okay.
Edit. Modify.
I have some on there. There are a couple like Evil. I don't have his on there, but they don't call very often.
You got Evil's phone number?
Well, I got a comment, so I know his number.
Oh, okay. I'll say
So what do you do when because you text me like between 4 and 5 every other day when you're working and stuff.
About every couple of days because
Yeah. No, I'm not complaining. I'm
Oh,
just saying,
yeah.
do you have mine?
yeah, oh yeah, I got yours. I got a whole bunch of them on there. It's just
He just don't do it to everybody. You got to be special.
Is he like particular? No.
no.
You just have to be special.
No. How do you pronounce her name? Anitha? Anitha?
Anna
Anathena.
Athena.
Anathena. That is the coolest
I'm
name.
trying to look at my good eye. Is that an N or an M?
Annathema.
Anathema.
Anathema Anderson.
Well, I apologize,
Anathema,
but it's a
let
little
me-
different.
Let me know
It's not-
if you
not a
want
standard name.
if you want Keith's phone number. Just let me know.
Of course, he'll never save it in his phone.
just let me know.
Hello.
This technology only goes so far.
Oh, who said that?
Buy the T-shirt or the hoodie.
Says the person that bought 2 at Bucky's. I'm just saying.
I like when Tony drove around the pumps for like 25 minutes hunting for a certain number, and he was counting. And it may have been it
You
may
talking
have
about at a
been
gas station?
yeah. It may
This thing has 120 some pumps.
yeah.
It's amazing.
At Bucky's.
A place called Bucky's.
Yeah, downtown.
I never heard of it.
Oh,
It's outside. It's
I
outside.
think, I think
Somerset.
14 is the
it's
biggest.
huge.
Yeah, he
I
did.
guess.
It's like 100 and something.
He's
Anyway, he
video on
drove around. It may have been in the editing, but it looked like he drove around for 20 minutes hunting for the number, and he was counting the numbers, and then the next thing it'd be going up or down. So it might have been the editing. I'm not sure
Huh?
how he did it, but it was fun.
Well, he drove around the one
Tony,
time.
how many-
And
how
then
many-
and then you got
How many gas pumps they have,
Like
Tony?
120 something.
It was, I think it was over 100.
Yeah, like 120 something.
Now I think
Holy
wasn't
cow. That's huge.
Oh, they got tired. They didn't.
Nap time.
Oh, Jenny.
You can't go
Jenny-
to sleep. You're working.
Jenny's. That's the best time to go to sleep. Jenny's going to rest up for later.
See?
Look. Hundreds and hundreds of pumps.
Jeez.
It's out in the middle of nowhere too.
Huh.
And then we put our cars in front.
Yeah, but inside they got all kinds of stuff inside.
Oh man, they
Cars
got this
and-
one. They got this
imagine.
one breakfast sandwich, and I thought it was like.
Not
Well,
food.
that's
They
like-
have automobilia.
I would think that would be like truck stops of America.
Yeah, that's-
But they had this
yeah,
one place
you
that
know,
begins
but
with
it's-
S, and I thought it was like the ones at S, and theirs are just like like an egg on it. They put scrambled eggs inside their croissants.
he said.
So
over,
I started eating it. It was all over the car.
yeah, he said over 100 at Bucky's. 100
Yeah,
pumps.
Yeah, it was amazing.
But
over 100. Damn.
yeah, didn't Chad and Sarah? They went
And no
down there.
semis allowed. Wow.
No, it's cars.
Yeah.
I think Chad and Sarah just put up stuff on Facebook and stuff about their pictures from down there. It was
Oh,
really
yeah.
cool and everything.
the-
Did you see that?
Yep.
Is it the same one?
Yeah, I believe so.
Richwood or something?
I believe so.
Richland. It's just outside Somerset.
I got a bunch of guys, new subscribers. Well, not
It's
new
an hour
subscribers,
outside of Somerset.
old subscribers that subscribed way back when from up in Michigan, Wisconsin, and all that saw my write up in the
Oh, yeah.
magazine and
Yeah.
stuff and everything. So that was pretty cool. I thought those guys.
What
and they
page
were
was
talking-
that? Was that 14?
No, that's
Oh.
the third. I've been in 3 different ones. Just saying, Tony. But they were talking to me and stuff and
Huh.
back and forth on Facebook and everything. He's going to.
Yeah, he just got his car right up. Oh, Tony.
I know.
That's John.
I know. I was
That
there.
was pretty cool.
been around Richmond, Kentucky before. I didn't know there was a place like that down there.
It just got done like last year, I think.
Oh well, yeah, it has been a while since I've
It's
been
like
there.
it's an hour outside of Somerset.
Well, that's what we need to. We need to do. If I can, when summer comes and we get all the house stuff taken care of and get everything settled, and I have someone that can watch mom and dad for a day or two.
You'd like Somerset.
We all
That's
need
cool.
to get together, schedule some time, and do a road trip thing.
You'd like Somerset.
We can go to Youngstown and visit Matthew Charrington. That'd be cool.
Well, Tony wanted to go to that fudge factory until I told him it was in Anderson, Indiana, which is on the other side of Muncie.
Tony wants to go to the what?
Fudge factory.
What?
It's a town called Uranus Fudge Factory. Seriously. I'm serious. That's what it's called.
Fudge factory.
Hey.
They make fudge.
We have to apologize. Digger
he's
is
highly
under
medicated.
new medication. You got extra?
I ain't giving this stuff up.
No, I don't need any. I'm just saying.
It's just weird that they give you a little brown pill, and it doesn't make me buzz or nothing like that. But how in the heck does that make you in a better mood?
Is it
You don't want to know what's in it.
lithium salts for bipolarists? Because they.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't look at the thing. Okay,
You
yeah.
don't want to know
take
what's in it.
these?
And I want to see the label later because I want to see what's going on.
Okay.
Because I've been on Thorazine, Transine, Berbuterol. I've been on all kinds of.
No, I can imagine.
And
some of them probably weren't
forced
prescribed.
upon me. Oh no, back way back in the 60s and 70s they weren't prescribed, but
Yeah.
in the 80s and 90s they were pretty much prescribed. But come to find out, for me, I'm able to maintain sorta without it because so much damage has been done. The side effect thing, like whatever and stuff. So
We don't know about Digger yet.
no,
I'm 56 today, by the way. So, I guess
99.
we may
98.
not find out. I may not live that long. Who knows?
Thanks, Keith. Keith's doing his best to test your new medication. Let's see how depressed we can make Digger today.
I mean, that one.
It's a reefer pill. It's science.
Nick blinded me with science.
Science.
He knows that tune.
Well, yeah, he's not old, but
Hey,
he's
hip.
old.
I'm hip.
I'm
hip.
He's old.
He's older than
I'm
I
hip
am,
than most people.
But he's not.
which I keep forgetting that. I keep thinking he's younger than me.
People,
Keith
Yeah.
people always think I'm on something, but I'm
must be
not.
the antlers.
People always say I always look happy when
Tilt
I go to places.
tilt your
It's
head
like, I don't know.
Pull your head down. There you go. No, that's looking a little odd there.
I went into this one pizza establishment. And
The only reason I
the
took it
girl-
off is because I felt like my face was too shaded.
I went to this one pizza establishment, and the girl goes, "You always come in. You're always in a good mood." I didn't realize I was in a good mood. But I always, I don't know.
I've seen you not in a good mood
You probably hitting on it,
about
didn't even know it.
about 3 times in all these years.
I don't really know.
One time was buy the damn hoodie. That was one time I saw him not in such a good mood.
In the beginning, but then the ladies kind of enjoyed it. So
Oh, they were giggling. They were giggling strong. So, but that still didn't. Yeah.
I have my moments.
Drink.
I have my moments, like everybody else. I always wanted to do that.
That's that commercial.
Yeah, I know. I always wanted to do that.
I always wanted
See,
to
we're
do
kind of going off the rails again, but that's all right.
that. No, that's why you're here. You know how they put those.
Hey,
they
this
put
is Saturday. Today we have no rails.
they put the bumpers up for the people that get wild with the balls.
Oh, the bowling.
Yeah, we're pretty much when you're here. That's what we do. We put the bumpers up. Last time I saw something go like that was a tassel, but it was 2 of them, not instead of 1.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but he's got little bells.
There's little bells up here.
I'm
He's
about
got-
ready to rip them right off his head.
He's got little bells.
They probably can't hear it over here on mine, but
Blinded him with science. The Holy Testament. Cavalcade customs coming soon.
Blinded me with
wait,
science.
Hey Tony, you're just a little late. We were I was about 40 minutes
Wasn't
ago.
that Thomas Dolby?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah.
See, I told you I'm hip, man. Don't even
Hip?
try. Don't even try.
Hip.
Yeah, don't even try.
It was 40 years ago. Hip.
Were you ever hip?
I don't know. It kind of just blew right by me.
It's cool to be hip or hip to be cool.
Is it hip to be square? Is
Yeah,
that-
that's who was that? Huey Lewis.
Huey, Louie, and the Newey.
Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis in the news.
I just saw Chicago is going to be playing at the Rose.
Yes,
That'd be a good
I
show.
saw that. Yeah,
That'd be a good show. I actually saw them one time at UD Arena. It was really good. And then I saw MC Hammer there one time too.
isn't he in jail?
He's broke.
Well, he's been broke since.
He
Yeah,
has too much entourage.
I never paid attention. I didn't know these things.
I thought he was in jail.
No, I don't think he's in jail.
I know he became a preacher,
Yes.
minister.
Yeah, but that Chicago show, that was a good show.
Yeah.
Might have to,
My certification's in the
might
mail.
have to look into that. What certification for? What certification for what?
Minister.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I'm going to be able to do unions and whatever. And,
You going to hitch some people?
no, not me. I want to do funerals and stuff, but yeah,
Oh, wow.
I want to do processions and funerals.
Full surprises.
I still have a lot. It took like 6 years of studying.
Wow. Congratulations.
I know, but I can't tell you what church it's with because,
It's online.
yeah, but
We won't ask.
you will.
Of course I will. I'm a nosy
Probably
son
like
of a
the
gun.
Church of Horsepower.
You know
or
that. I'm a
something.
nosy son
Church
of
of
a gun.
horsepower. Yeah.
Hey, I've got the shirt.
Yes.
What's on your shirt? 5 symptoms
Of laziness.
of laziness.
And there's no symptoms there.
Hey, Sean, what's up? Keith. Sean said, "Hey,
Oh, MC Hammer passed away.
did he really?" And now, right, Sean? But lived in this area for quite a few years and everything, and we always have conversation about cars
Wait a
because
minute.
he's owned a lot of stuff.
Read the last two comments. Sean says MC Hammer passed away, and then he says MC Hammer is in Tracy, California, 5 kids. So which one is it? Is he dead or is he alive?
I don't know.
Well, let's just look it up.
He's gonna.
Oh,
look
okay.
it up
Go
on
ahead. Do
Google.
it on your phone.
Yeah,
Smart
'cause
guy
my phone is occupied.
in use.
Uh-oh.
Smart guy.
Somebody's texting me again.
Well, ignore them. You got to look up the stuff for
I-
us.
Doesn't he still alive?
I thought he was, but
Oh yeah. Says he's 60.
oh, he's got to be. Oh my!
Said he ran through $70 million in.
I read it on Google. It must be true.
I didn't think I was 10 years older than
I
him.
didn't think he passed away.
That means you're right where I thought you were.
70.
Yeah. Finally.
You are
Oh,
70.
we've been trying for a
When-
year.
when is your birthday anyway?
He doesn't even have that on Facebook.
Yes,
man.
I do. Yeah, it's
Is it in
out
January?
Is it? But the year isn't.
No.
Is it in January?
Yes. When's yours, Keith?
April.
April Fools.
Yeah, I was going to April 1st. April 1st. And
You
your
know my birthday.
and your dad went.
His dad looked at his mom and said, April Fools, you're joking, right?
Nope.
Oh, that's family text.
I know. I read some of it.
No, I don't care.
Why am I getting these all the time? These
What?
notification things.
Who are they from?
I don't know. I'm getting all these all the
Oh,
time.
from
Keith-
Facebook.
Do you have a Facebook account?
No.
Then it's spam. Then don't click on it.
Yeah, because who
It
knows
may,
what?
it may give you like
Yeah,
convulsions or something.
I get, oh my gosh, so many like folks that and like I told you, people that send me friend requests, unless you have a lot of other people and or a lot of pictures
Yeah.
and the majority of it about cars or dogs.
Every once in a while, because of business, I'll accept somebody that
May-
maybe has a name or something that I
Kinda
recognize.
iffy.
And then within 2 hours after I accept the friend request, I get a thing that says, "Good morning. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. Have you heard about this thing you sign up for and get all this free money?"
Well, I've
It's like-
gotten in the last 4 days,
Block.
and I don't get to open my Facebook account every day, depending on what's going on with mom and dad and
Yeah.
and everything that's happening and stuff. I just don't.
Because didn't you say that you won't do your Facebook on your phone?
No, I don't do Facebook
Yeah.
on my phone. No. Well, I don't think my phone will.
It may not handle it.
Yeah, the crappy service. But I've gotten like so many just in the last week or so friend requests that I'm already friends with.
Oh, those are the duplicate profiles
I know,
they're
the
going to
clones.
do what I'm telling you.
Yep.
They'll send you a message after you accept them, and then they'll try to get you to sign something up. They always say, "Oh, did you hear about this thing? Did you contact this company?" I say, "Oh, I did it," and I lie to them. I say, "Oh, I did it, and I got my money, and everything was great. And if you need any help filling yours out, let me know."
Yeah.
And then I go block.
Yeah. But I keep getting those, and I always before I know he's
like,
it
"I'm
was-
on Facebook."
yeah, it was Coolio that
Coolio passed away.
and stuff
Oh,
like that.
okay.
Gangster's Paradise.
But yeah, Sean is real on Facebook because he always makes good comments.
It
and
also
stuff.
shot Coolio passed away. Yeah.
Well, and we're talking about the Sean with your exact same name and profile picture that's a spammer.
Right. And like I said, usually
Because they copy accounts. Everybody says,
They're
"Oh,
cloned.
I've been hacked." No, you haven't been hacked.
It's cloned.
You have and copied in an effort to get your friends to do something that they shouldn't.
Yeah,
Because
Going off topic, the one that just shocked me is the guy that passed away used to work with Ellen.
that
choreographer guy.
Twitch or whatever.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took himself out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's his right, but wow.
Yeah,
I couldn't think why he would.
I wasn't really
but we
familiar
don't-
with him.
Oh, I just
I
watched
just-
it. I
I
just watched
just-
Ellen.
I
it's
don't
just
watch
like
Ellen
any-
was a funny
well,
show.
it's just like
No.
anything else. It's
I-
just like anything else.
Ellen, no.
Just like on YouTube and just like on Facebook, you only see
But you don't know what kind of life they
the
went through.
surface. You don't know what's
Right.
deep and below. There are so many people. The pain and anguish is so deep. Well, the
Being
depression
famous is
and
not
everything is
sometimes
just
what's
so bad.
cracked
We don't know.
Being famous
Yeah.
is not what cracked up to be sometimes.
No, because as soon as you are, there's all those
You can't.
people that are standing in line with their hands
Well,
out.
and
when
I
you
You can't go anywhere.
I think
it's-
that's a lot of reason that Big Chief backed out of Street Outlaws. Because
well, he got a lot of grief.
well, I'm just saying, I think he just
Yes.
got fed up and
No, I don't blame him.
upset and
Yeah.
tense and everything with the whole situation. So he just
Because you
It's,
couldn't-
out.
'cause you
it's
really couldn't
just
go
like
anywhere.
it's just like all the reality stuff, like we were talking. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do because they ruin your life, your family's life, your
Yeah.
friend's life, whatever.
if I-
because
so if I-
it's all want the conflict.
So
and
if I
stuff.
beat up Digger
So-
online,
No, it's just because it's all about the drama, just like and again, I don't normally do this, but I'll just say this. It's all about politics.
going on topic.
we already had that
Have you
conversation
seen
today,
that
didn't
new,
we?
Have you seen a new
Yes.
sport that's coming out in January? I kid you not. Slap fighting.
Oh yeah, I saw Dana White. Dana White just
It's gonna
is
be
backing the
Slap
because
fighting.
the Russians, they're doing so much that has so
I kid
much
you not. I saw-
publicity in Russia and Ukraine and third world and la 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 la. They're gonna do the
And
slap
you're
fighting.
and they're gonna have.
Never heard nothing about
It was on this. It's on when you go to Schwarzenegger.
Well, it's a big thing in all the strip clubs.
If you go to
Just saying, Watermelon Man. Just saying.
if you go to that Schwarzenegger thing, I guess they
Yep.
do that every year. The
Yeah.
slap fighting, but
Yeah.
you have to wear earplugs because
Yes, because you can blow the. They
Oh,
can
yeah.
explode.
they
the
hit them
air.
hard.
But they're supposed to hit with the palm of the hands, open fingers, not in the eyes, not in the throat, not in the ear.
I mean,
You can-
I've
right there.
seen people
and you
do
can
that
wind up
before,
as hard as you want. And if
I didn't know
if
they
you
would make
stagger,
game
Well, I
out
love
of
that
something like
they
that.
resin their hand up so it sticks to the flesh, and those guys
you see their
they
face
do,
like
they do slow mos. They do the high speed slow mo. Their face distorts and stuff like
I
that.
can't
A
imagine.
lot of people get their jaws broke because your two hinges of your jaw once you
Well, they
collapse
wear
it, Right.
wear those.
but they break their jaws right here.
Well, they wear those things like the football players do.
Mouth guard, yeah.
Mouth guards.
I only have
That's
one
crazy.
thing to say about that. It's stupid.
Hell, you know.
Yeah. On a different note, did you guys hear that? Are you familiar with Cletus McFarland
Yep.
and the Freedom Factory? The
That's
Freedom.
the one that does the redneck drag racing.
Bye, Jenny.
Well, sort of, kind of.
I won't be here when you get here, but love you anyway.
Bye, Jenny. I don't know you,
But the Freedom Factory is Cletus McFarland's racetrack down in Florida. It was just on his YouTube channel the other day. He had to go to court to try and fight. They're trying to take the property right next door to his and turn it into residential.
Oh, to stop him from being able to do the noise
They're telling him right now that, oh, well, you can stay there and keep doing business and everything, but we're going to build all these 4,500 houses they're going to build next door on this other property. And he is saying, hello, guys, this is how tracks get eliminated.
Yep.
Because the people come in knowing that there's a racetrack next door,
and
within 3 years later, they're going, oh, well, we don't like this noise. Shut that track down.
We pay taxes. We do this. We do that. You're going to do what
and
we
of course,
want.
the city says,
and
oh,
they
4,500 people will do it.
Well, they start their own political homeowners all that stuff that get in with the government and the city and saying all these, and because they do make more money on 500 individuals than they do one guy.
According to what Cletus said, the track before he owned it was actually in another location closer to the city.
Yeah. And
they moved the track out there because people were griping about the noise. So they've already moved the track once.
All right. All of the places that I've ever been.
And now the city is coming out to them. So
I believe he was in Columbus last year.
All of the places that I've ever been that actually have done okay, you have to get to where it's zoned commercially. You still have a 10 o'clock.
Well, that's what this meeting was about.
Right.
Cletus went to the meeting to oppose that they're wanting to change that property next door from agriculture to residential.
Right.
And he is trying to fight against that.
Yep.
Well, he unfortunately lost that one. So now it goes to state.
Right.
And he said that there's like no way that he's going to win state.
Well, all of the bike clubs and stuff, that's why we always try to get the clubhouses or on either in commercial areas or right next to a commercial facility where
to keep the griping down.
Right. To whatever. You can do that, or next to military places. So if you're right next to a military Air Force base, you can't have a sound ordinance at an Air Force base.
Well, makes sense.
Or an airstrip. You can't.
Yeah.
There's no way you can have a sound
supersonic
because they're going in and out all day. So a lot of the clubs would put them there. A lot of racetracks would be out there. A lot of racetracks would take over old portions of closed down. So when they build new landing strips and everything like that, and the old ones aren't up to par, and it costs too much to remake them, and a lot of strips would buy the old.
I can say at least around here in the Dayton, Ohio area, Xenia, we have Kilcare Raceway.
And they've tried for years,
and they have done their best, and they are still hanging on. But there are some surrounding properties that have tried to run them.
Well, they tried to put the one there in Midway.
And
several years ago, we're 675.
That would have been a perfect spot.
And we're out there in the boonies. Well, they turned that all into a preserve, and you can't have that type of thing going on to disturb the animal. And I understand. It has a lot of history, and it is one of the last few prairie land.
Better as racetrack.
I know. I know, but I'm looking at how me.
When I first heard about that, I was so excited. Because Kilcare is 37, 40 minutes away.
I could have thrown a rock. I would have been working there. I'm telling you right now. Dave, all those years ago when they wanted to put it in, I would be there working. I'm telling you, you'd
be filming it though too.
Well, I don't know if I'd even started, but all this and everything, but because I'd be working there. I'd be in part of the ownership of something because I'd have been there.
You're almost there. You're across the street, pretty much.
I said I could throw a rock. It's just across the river, but it's now a nature preserve and they can't do it. Even the part of the trucking company that used to be there is sold because now instead of being trucking, it's a church now. So
it's all the one on the corner right
there? No, it's way back down this lane. You can't see it from the road and everything. So it's way back there. But
okay, one person.
Up the street from that on a little different note.
Yep, Sean used to be there at Kilcare all the time. Yeah.
Look like one person
up the street from that.
3 or 4 lines. I don't know who that is.
That's Sean.
Oh, that's Sean too.
Yeah, that's Sean.
I remember, I think Cletus guy, he was in Columbus last year, I think, when they did the redneck drag racing.
Yeah.
Well, now up north, so Detroit, just using it as an example. So Detroit, all of the things that closed down and everything like that, they could, with all the automotive history and everything's up there, they could revamp a lot of that. There's a lot of places up there that could a racetrack could be put in because there are hundreds of city blocks.
Oh yeah,
hundreds of city blocks
that are dead,
totally vacant, just boarded
dead.
Up, half done houses and everything like that.
You could in that same thing though. You build something new in a place like that, Number one, all the low lifes are going to trash the place. You're going to have constant
24
supervision.
24-hour security.
Yeah, you're going to have 24/7 security on it because they're going to trash it.
Well, any facility like that, you're going to have 24/7 security. I mean, that's why I would have hired him.
You'd have to put a huge fence around the parking lot just to keep your patrons' cars from
10-foot fence with concertina wire on it. I wanted to do that around mom and dad's property, and they told us
Cletus McFarland said he's ready to put up a 25-foot concrete barrier between his track and the property.
Put a moat around.
He knows
that won't stop the noise. The sound deadening barriers that they put up alongside the highway.
Yeah,
that's if I had, my dream list.
What is that supposed to accomplish?
So it kills the sound. Oh, it kills the sound. Right. It makes the sound go upward instead of outward. It makes it go upward. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
why everywhere you look around here, there's walls next to the highway.
Them in the roundabouts.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh no, the roundabouts. That's just that's that one of them European things that just screwed everything up.
There's places that have two of them back to back.
I like them in certain places that aren't so busy.
Right.
But when you're getting into a busy place, it's the wrong answer.
They do not stop accidents. They just make accidents happen at slower speeds.
And it makes them where they can pull off to the side easier.
It does not. The same amount of accidents happen. They're just not as severe. So you have the same amount of accidents as fender benders, minor scuffle, whatever, and stuff like that. Still high insurance, still high cost, still whatever. It's just the loss of life is usually less.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Well, some of these intersections, I had to go pick up an airport service down off of Factory Road and 35. They have modified that whole intersection now.
Yeah.
To where
it's gone.
There's certain ways you can't make left turns now.
He's eating zingers.
Then they put these other little side roads to where if you need to make a left and you can't, you turn right. And then they have a
sweeper so that you out in the boonies. I can't think whether it's 31, 50. I can't remember
this
what it is.
Right down here on 35.
They do that in Cincinnati too.
They do that down south, out in the boonies. It's country, and they've got that thing where you can only turn right, go down, make a U-turn, go across. Instead of going across the street, you have to make a right, go across 3 lanes of traffic, make a U-turn anytime you make a turn, you're supposed to turn into the closest available lane.
Right.
Not the farthest lane.
Right.
So if you wanted to go across an intersection that it's no longer an intersection, you have to make the right, cross 3 lanes, go down, make the U, get into the closest lane, cross 3 lanes, and then turn right again.
And hope to God you don't get hit in that process.
They have those in Route 4 in Cincinnati like that.
It's the craziest shit. It's just crazy. But then again,
and then they've got that one down there at 63.
What do we know?
63 and 75 where they made it into an X.
That thing's scary right there.
And when you come up,
when you make that
you
turn,
are head first. Your headlights are dead facing the person on the other side of the road, and then you have to go. It's just
they have one of those in Richmond like that too. You think the car's going to hit you?
People that aren't used to it,
right?
They're the ones that are having accidents.
Well, like you said before, engineers.
I always think the car's going to hit you when you're.
I was a mechanical engineer, so I
can tell you. The car's turning, and it's like they're like right there. It's like, the guy's not paying attention. Boom.
Like, what happened to the dang stop sign, man?
If they would just, I honestly believe that if they would actually have driver's education like they used to have in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
I think 16. They just here you go. Here's your license.
They make them go to the, and I'm going to say this, and this is probably the Triple D driving school.
Yeah,
they make them go to that thing, and it's a joke.
When I went to school, we had the driver's ed at the school. Yeah. It was one of our semesters. It was a half a semester.
I did mine after school.
Nowadays, you can't do that. They don't offer that in school anymore. You have to go to an external.
I did mine after.
Well, you guys ride with me, so when I'm driving down the road and all of a sudden I'll start spouting a regulation.
Slow as hell.
I know, but it's the speed limit.
My parents never wanted to
ride with me. It's probably 2 to 5 mile an hour less than the speed limit, but I'm in the proper lane.
Yeah, but everybody else is going 10 over.
And they can go in that lane 10 over. I'm not in the fast lane. I don't go out there and camp.
I know.
Not, but when I see something go on, I will spout a regulation because that shit's ingrained into me
Yeah.
about whatever. In the same way, like, and this is one of my biggest things that's happening more and more and more and more to me. And I know it happens a lot because I watch the YouTube stuff, but they'll be in the merging lane, which is your on and off ramp. The center lane is your driving lane, and the far left is your passing lane. So if it's 70 and you're in the center lane doing 70 and people are passing you on both sides, they're wrong because you're doing 70. The reason you don't get over is because that lane is for merging on and slowing down to merge off.
But I will say, I was always taught you go the speed limit or with the flow of traffic.
I understand, but the flow of traffic until you can get to a place safely to slow down to the prima facie, which is the speed limit. So anyway, I'm just it's
people
the
have,
people.
These
people
people anymore don't even know what you and I know.
I know that's the thing. It's people that are merging into lanes will match. You are to match speed of the flow and merge. But if someone is there and you're directly beside them, it's their
you have to yield
to
right
you,
away.
right? Yield the right away. They don't do that. They want you to move over and force you in. I'm not moving over from the lane where I'm doing the speed limit to a lane that's going faster than I am. I just cut someone off. They don't understand that that's cutting someone off. If you move into a faster lane of traffic and you're not doing that speed, you're cutting someone off.
You just aren't getting the full picture here, buddy.
Okay.
The full picture is nobody else matters but them.
Exactly.
You mean self-entitled people exist?
There you go. Nobody else matters but them.
I've been passed by cars on the
come on.
So.
Now wait a minute.
Everybody's
Now,
just allowed to do whatever the heck they want.
And you don't stop on an on-ramp either.
No,
that's what the berms. After
I've been passed on people on the berm going down 75 on the berm.
I understand.
On the right side.
I understand. But
you pass them?
No,
or other
people
they pass you.
Oh, yeah.
I
got passed like that today from
in the breakdown
Chrysler
lane.
300 with
Yeah,
super
I
loud
understand. I
exhaust.
understand. Yeah.
He had to go. We were coming down the on ramp, and he had to go over to this side and illegally pass me with his blasting exhaust.
Oh,
then
the fart can
immediately cut over in front of me to jump 2 lanes out into the on the highway.
Yeah.
And it was like,
it's crazy. I know.
Do whatever you want, dude.
Well, I get people would like if there's somebody beside me and I can't get over, I usually don't.
Well,
I don't
it's
even
a good
try.
idea not to.
Yeah, I usually don't try and whatever. And they get upset because I didn't move.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta slow down.
It's your to either speed up and get in front of me or slow down and get behind me, not me get over and let you in, whether there's anybody there or not.
I had a lot of that last night coming back.
Oh, I think we ought to get on the subject of headlights.
Oh, the super bright headlight.
Boy, I've got them all now. I got the brightest headlights that I could buy.
Yeah, you do.
And
a light bar.
Well, that's on the van.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking on the Flex.
Oh, you put them on the Flex?
I took the big off-road lights.
Oh, those high techs.
I mean, the big off-road lights.
The ones that had the air-cooled fins on them and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I took the factory driving light, the factory fog lights.
Yeah.
That didn't do crap. A little bit I took those
like
out.
Did you leave the yellow lens? Or was you had the clear fog lights?
I had clear ones.
Okay, those are the driving lights.
I put them in and was able to put the factory trim rings back on.
Yeah.
So until I turn them on, you have no clue. Because it looks like
you'll melt
a
the
dead
lens.
stock.
You'll melt the lenses.
It's like
melting people's eyes.
I'm used to driving with old seal beam lights.
Those are
which were 15 watt.
Yeah.
Boy, that's about they were 15 watt. Like, I mean, that's what
everybody thinks I have my high beams on with my halos. I'll blind you out.
But
when my sandrail,
I like my headlights now.
In my sandrail, I always had
really?
I had to adjust my headlights because it had the big pot lights and stuff, the big bug-eyed lights for my sandrail, and they were seal beams, and I had to adjust them every time I took it out at night because they vibrate so much. Want to be hunting for worms, want to be hunting for squirrels.
Well, that was a problem with mine. I took mine in today because mine were aiming toward the trees. I said, well, "What's going on?" Well, you put them in backwards.
So I guess upside down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because what he told me is the divots on the side weren't matching. So it's like this. Just saying, I'm not mechanically inclined. I'm sorry, America.
No. Is Tony still there?
I think we lost some people.
No, Sean just wanted to know what you're eating, and I told him zingers. That's what you're eating. I know.
Asked what he was smoking.
Yeah.
Zingers. We'll ask him that. That's another story.
That's not. We're not talking about certain stories. You guys.
Ear itches.
Your ear itches. Oh, that one.
Well, where do we go now?
I don't know. Where have you pulled us?
Which way do we go? Which way do we go?
I think we're like in a pit.
I have a couple places that if I ever had the wherewithal to be able to open any type of a facility, I've talked to you about it before. Out by the Air Force Base, there's perfect like 30 acres that used to have buildings and whatever on it, stuff that can be had, but I don't have that $4 million plus dollars.
What for a drag strip?
Used to be?
What for a drag strip?
Well, not necessarily drag strip. It would be a year round. So where the skate land is,
was
just taking full building, and that would be the museum.
Well, you know that building got bulldozed.
Yes,
it's gone.
I know, but that the outline property still there. So that can be poured, and that would be the museum and or storage. So there would be motorcycles and cars, museum in there. I have that, and then storage for hot rods, then.
I was surprised when they decided to bulldoze that because it was still in operation.
Yeah. Okay. From my understanding on checking on it, because I did check on the property.
Yeah.
It had been sold to an individual, but the person that sold it to the individual didn't own it. I know it got all kinds of craziness.
Oh boy.
And that's what it.
That was the demise.
Since we're off the rails anyway. What's the story with the Skyborn Drive-In?
Well, it's gone too. It went along.
I heard some stories about that place.
Oh, what do you want to know?
it originally it was a family drive-in, and then
that's what I heard.
For years it switched over to a XXX drive-in.
A famous radio show was talking about it.
Why did it?
And
what?
Then
I know Bob and Tom. You don't like it because you don't want. I know he doesn't. He hates Bob and Tom.
They were talking about,
but they switched over. So if you're watching a Disney movie and planes are landing, and back in the 60s and 70s, it was on there at Seagate on runway C. I lived at the end of that in the 50s.
You could fly in and see.
So just across the river, we were in a trailer, a 9x12 trailer. And every time one of those AWACS planes would take off with the 6 engines on it, would take off, that little trailer would do this. So at the end of the runway, they pull up, there's the river. Just on the other side of the river, I mean, just on the other bank of the river, there's where the trailer court was. That's where we lived.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In the 50s and early 60s.
So you could watch the movies.
But yeah,
no. This is at the end of runway C. Right. Oh. This is where they used to explode the bombs and set.
Is that where the guy went through the fence at the car show the one time? Was that runway C? Or right around there?
You can't go through C no more. They have anti-tank stuff there.
Well, that guy that went through a fence at one of the car shows down there.
Yeah, they've changed all that around the stuff, but that's why they switched it over from a family drive-in to the porno, because they didn't care about planes landing and vibrating and everything. Actually, they probably preferred it that way and stuff. I don't know, but that's why they changed it over that, because they didn't want to close down.
I just heard stories about that place.
At the end, though, the last couple of years, it did become a regular drive-in
again. Yes,
really,
but people didn't really realize it, and they didn't really get many people.
No,
if a drive-in don't get anybody, you're not going to stay open.
The big planes don't come in like that anymore there, as like they used to. I mean, you're talking every 20, 25 minutes. There was landing and taking off almost constantly.
I grew up in Forest Ridge. Right
it was right at the corner.
And man, I can remember back in like 1970, 72, they used to sonic boom those things out of there. And I mean, it shook the houses over there.
See, we were
5 miles away. It shook
we were in the landing and takeoff zone when we were in the trailer. Then we moved to Fairway Terrace, and we were in the first. So you have a close belt for re-entry, a circle round, and then you have the far belt. We used to live in a trailer there at the close one.
Get the jet wash.
Right. I'm telling you, they come in low. And then later on, now we're out in the far one. So we've never gotten away from the Air Force Base in all the years that we've lived in here. All right.
This is the furthest I've ever lived away from it.
Yeah. We've always been in the flight path.
I say that, and I'm like 4 miles from it right now.
Because the trees, out there where mom and dad's, the old house, the dilapidated house, the trees out there and stuff will do this when the big seaplanes come over, the carriers and stuff like that, the ones that carry the tanks and they come in low, buddy, because we're right there, you know. But see, that's what always killed me about that. They wanted to say we couldn't have the drag strip there because it was a preserve. The planes are 1,000 feet, but still the sonic booms and everything is right there over the preserve.
Right.
So
it's like, why would a V8 make anything
double standard?
No way.
Well, on a good day, on a really good clear day with the wind blowing in, back in the 70s, I could hear Killcare. Because it's right down that lane there where that's all flat.
Yeah.
Now, on the other side of Killcare, as you're going, you've got to go up the hill to get into Xenia and stuff. You don't hear it so much there. But we are right down, because it used to be an old riverbed that used to flow right down through us there in Midway. And
I know down at the Green, if you're down there on a Saturday night or whenever Killcare's racing, I used to sit out there in the back parking lot in limousine. You know, you can hear the drag races from Killcare all the way down there.
I remember.
I don't know, what was that? Maybe
I remember back in the
8
day.
miles away.
I remember back in the day when everything was normal on 4th of July. You could go
normal.
He
remembers normal.
You could go into Wright Pat for a fireworks display. You could see fireworks from 4 different counties.
Dude, when I was a kid, and Mike's out there someplace.
It was so cool.
Mike, you know Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was a kid, the base commander was a kid that I ran with, and we used to just go in there all the time. So we would take his 68 Camaro with the stickers on it and stuff like that, go right in. They'd salute the car. We'd go right in to spend the day at the PX and get all kinds of computer stuff, and we'd do everything all day long. You can't get in there now, buddy. No. I'm telling you what, ever since the 9/11, ever since all this other stuff, dude, it's a proctology. You got to sign up for a proctology exam to get in there.
It used to be just a guard fence with a little guardhouse.
And now they got the tank barriers.
Man, they got
the tank barriers
and walls.
When they had their 4th of July, you could park right along the grass, and you could see fireworks.
Well, you used to be able to sit out there at Seagate there, just where the Langs used to be and all that, and what is it? Valentine's used to be, and all those places.
I remember Langs.
Just right there where the old barracks is, because that used to all be Barracks Row there. All those on the flat spot, not up on the hill, but on the flat spot.
Yeah.
And you could park right there, and they even had little turnouts. You could, back in the 70s, even up into the 80s and stuff, you could park there, and there were plane spotters there all day long. You pull up there now,
I know,
and stop for more than a few minutes, they're going to be like 3 or 4 of them around you. They're going to come out
Chambersburg when you go out there and you go past that where Skyborn was and everything. Yeah, there was a little spot right there on the side of the road.
That's the one.
Yeah, you can't. You
don't stop down there. Don't stop there now.
You're not going to get towed. You're going to get arrested.
That's past Rainbow Lake. Yeah, but boy, there's fish in there like crazy.
There are fish in there?
Oh my God.
They stock it. Yeah, they've always stocked it.
Yeah, we've pulled 30-inch catfish out of there and stuff.
It stinks really bad though.
Just saying. It's called dead fish.
Oh, okay.
Well, their water's instead of attached. Well, when they lose a lot of fish when it floods and goes over into the river there. So all the fish but their water's not moving that's why it smells like it does.
Oh yeah.
That's where you go fishing, Tony.
Stagnant.
Just saying.
I don't think Tony, you would never go. I think Tony left, but I don't think I don't think they'd ever go to
I don't know if Tony left or just fell asleep on the couch.
He might have fell asleep.
Probably a little bit.
But I think I've asked Tony before if you've ever been to Rainbow, and he's
oh, that ain't high class enough for him.
No, I didn't say that. You said that.
Well, you saw the video where a cop stopped him when he was in there. That was funny.
Well, but he was allowed to be there.
Yeah, he had his buddy. Yeah, his buddy there with him.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of those places, it's residents only or residents guest only, and he was perfectly within his rights to be there. But I understand that.
You know that right behind where Skyborn Theater used to be, there's that other little side road that goes back there.
The gun club.
Yeah,
that's I know. I used to be. I know.
My uncle that passed away. He was in the gun club. Yeah, because
we used to.
His wife has still got a trailer. She's keeping the place.
The trailer there.
Yeah,
because I might have known him back then.
They've got.
What was his last name?
No, you didn't. Trust me.
Okay. I probably did know him.
He was in Florida.
Oh no, I don't know.
But yeah, they.
Oh yeah,
they had the gun club, and she loves that place enough that she's keeping it.
Yeah.
And he had just bought a brand new 2018 or 2019
trailer,
about a 22-foot or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't let big ones in there. So 30 or 40 footers.
He had just bought a new electric go-kart or golf cart.
Yeah.
So she set up
Yeah, we used to
Now,
go there.
once she's in, she can keep
Forever.
her membership. Yeah.
Well, we used to go there all the time for skeet shooting and stuff because they'd have shooting competitions and skeet shooting and all that. Claybirds.
Well, they used to do that in Vandalia, but that moved.
But they had to move. They used to do. What I always loved is you're sitting there shooting and planes are landing right out in front of you. Of course, it's not going to go that far, but it's always the idea. Here's a big plane full of people, and you're aiming right at it, pulling a trigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're talking about ATA.
Yeah.
Amateur Trap Shoot Association.
That was the big big trophy to win back in the day.
There's a big place in Columbus that do that off of 71, I think.
There used to be all kinds of little gun clubs and stuff back in the day, back in the early 60s, late 70s stuff.
That
all
was when
around
people knew how to take care of weapons.
Yeah. Because we used to go over to the Miami Valley gun range and where the officers would qualify for their weapons and everything. We always used to go over there. We come out with damn bazookas, and they're all with their 38s going pew 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 pew.
I take
Bobby's gonna watch us. Bobby's gonna watch us tonight, and he's gonna be like, "I got something to say. I should have been on that conversation."
What's he got to say?
I like to go down that place in Kentucky where you can use flamethrowers and machine guns and stuff like that.
Well, in the rule is you can do it any place you want as long as you don't get caught, right?
Well, that's true too.
I don't know. That's what YouTube says.
Oh.
Just saying. Who's out there? Anybody? Oh, we're down to one person.
Oh, I've been on zero for
a
while.
You know, I watched yours last week.
You did.
After I watched this, I went over and watched you. I watched yours.
Was it different?
Yes, it was a little bit. It's
a different view on things.
It is much clearer, and the proportion is better. See how we all fit in that screen? Yeah. We don't all fit in this screen and stuff because my camera's crap.
Hey, if it makes us smarter, I'm all for it.
Well, Gopher's not even using a camera. He's using an
onboard, webcam.
He's using a web camera on a computer.
And
it's
an old.
What do you call this computer? An all-in-one?
It is an all-in-one. It's one of the first series all-in-ones that they. This is the newest version that they made when they first came out with Windows 7. So it's pretty old. So
yeah, that says
Pentium inside.
Oh yeah, it's a single core.
Is it the Mac Daddy?
No, it's the single core. It's a single core Pentium in this. It's not a D, so it is a true Pentium, but it's not the Pentium D, which was a low grade. You know, Celeron was even worse.
Oh, I remember
the Celerons were like crap, but I've got a whole warehouse full.
He's recording off an all-in-one computer,
an old one
right here,
an old HP,
and I'm going off of a my cell phone.
This is when, just as HP and Compaq went in to be the same company.
Yeah,
this was their first series. That's why you can still see it says HP Compaq on it.
I didn't even realize that.
There's a little bit of lag there. Keith just switched over to Diggers. to Diggers.
Like, well, that sounds like me.
It was just a little bit of lag, but yeah, I kept these because, well, I think I told you I kept these because I utilize them for when I was teaching my classes on how to use computers, basic hardware. Yeah. His little dingle balls are. Mine's just hanging. Oh. Mine's just hanging low, and that's
you said
not
the magic word.
What?
You said the magic word.
What, your dingle balls?
Dingle balls. I wanted dingle balls for you guys will see this in not too long.
Oh,
on my channel.
I put my curtains up. I had dingle balls in my car.
I
in my station wagon.
Kind of getting back into models a little bit, and I've got a model sitting over here that I'm working on that is a 65 Malibu station wagon. I'm going to do some crazy stuff to it and everything, but I wanted dingle balls for it because I'm doing it lowrider.
Well, you're going to have to find some miniature.
I found some 3mm dingle balls last night.
You did find some?
And I ordered those suckers.
Those ones that guys put in the hoopties.
I'm going to have dingle balls hanging in my model.
Dude, I wish I had my wagon, my 64. Me and you, we would cruise this shit out of it. 6 miles a gallon, but we'd cruise this shit.
Is that the Chi Chi Chung thing where they have them in the
little dingle balls?
Little dingle balls?
Yeah, I had a bed in them.
They still sell those?
I had a bed in them.
Well, they are. These are 3mm, dude. They're dinky, so I can hang them.
Hey, what's up?
He's excited about his little dinky dingle balls and.
Well, we're on right now. Just go to Gopher's site,
or Diggers.
Yeah.
Or Diggers.
Or go to Diggers' site. Yeah.
Either one.
We've been talking for a while.
Reverend Mike, how you doing? Ho ho mo.
Yeah, just We're
Do
not
not look
drunk.
up your address. We're not
We
drunk.
just got a phone call.
Did you find it?
Scotty.
Oh, is that who it is?
That's Scotty. I
Yeah.
can tell. Can't you tell by the voice?
Just go to Gopher site and then it should come
I
up.
thought it was a woman.
Scotty.
She's looking.
Oh, Katie's there. Yeah.
Did you find it? It should pop right up because it came up on my phone.
Sorry, everybody. We're listening to their conversation.
How you doing, Mike? You doing all right? Mike's in PA, Pennsylvania, Sharonville, across the border and stuff.
She said it's not up.
It's up. It's up.
Yeah. You were just on it.
I know.
It's up because I have 30 people that are
Just go
conversating with me.
Go to Gopher site and it should come right up. It's live.
If you go to Gopher site,
Gopher's
Oh,
YouTube.
Is that what you want, Donald Sparks?
Gopher Rider YouTube channel.
Yeah, Gopher Rider YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. How was we supposed to know that?
Well, you're dealing with Keith. You should have known something.
Remember,
we were-
you're dealing with me.
Thought we were doing it on Facebook.
I don't have a clue.
We never messed with Facebook for this
We
stuff.
don't do that, YouTube. We don't know nothing about that.
Oh,
Well, did you find it?
Okay, yes, it's on.
Hey,
Oh, they found you.
hi, Scott. Hi, Katie.
Hey.
okay.
He just, oh, okay, we got you and hung up on him.
Look, here's Keith. Keith had his nose on. Keith had his nose on earlier.
You got Santa, elf, reindeer.
Yeah, roadkill.
Are they commenting?
Who knows? Hey, there's boogers on this nose.
Oh, I'm sorry. I told you it was
Probably
hurting.
6 foot long.
No, it was hurting.
Oh,
It was cramping my snot. It was
because it
cramping
came
my
out
snot.
of him.
Cramping your style. That's a whole lot of style you got there, brother.
It was cramping my snot.
Just you're snot. You didn't say snot. But yeah, Muzzle Mike, we all got together. Him and Dante Fox. Dante's in
Top bar's back.
West Virginia. What'd you do? Fall off the couch?
Fell asleep.
What do you say?
Top order Tony's
What's
back.
What'd you do? Take a hot coffee break?
Hot coffee break. Hot chocolate.
Pizza break? I don't know.
Probably went to a car show. And he's
Oh, he
already
had to
back.
make a delivery.
He probably went to a car show and got a couple videos,
I should have told
couple
him.
shorts.
I should
and he's
have
already
told
home.
him that the gun show was going on this weekend. Could have gone to that. Just saying.
I can't go to the gun
Oh God, is this Scotty again?
I'm not allowed to go to the gun shows.
Hey, what's up?
Scotty's calling again. Drone shopping.
How do you
You
make
do
a-
that online.
You have to
DJI.com.
sign into your YouTube account.
She's made comments before.
I know.
You made comments before.
Katie, you've been on here before.
You've been on here before, haven't you, Katie?
Yeah, I know she has. She's
I
commented.
could
on
have sworn
stuff.
you were on here before.
He went drone shopping.
Uh-oh.
Did you get one? Did you buy a drone? Mini 3? What'd you
There
get?
they are. Down one.
Echo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why? With that and Digger.
We're getting echo.
We're getting an echo, so it's screwing up the volume.
Sorry.
And everything. Screwing up the sound. So you need to probably messing with it. Bought 2 drones because I'm crashing one. No, it's. Wish I could have done that.
You never really want to miss out anything, do you, Tony?
Did he get a drone?
He said he
He
did.
says he
He
did.
bought one just to crash it.
Well, that was fast.
That's where
What did you order? And did you
Oh,
buy
he's
it from
ordered everything.
DJI.com?
Oh, I hope you bought it straight from DJI.
Yeah.
All the ones that you buy from third parties have issues.
Yeah. Don't buy one from a third party. Don't buy one on Amazon.
Yeah, they resell
Go
all
straight
the
to DJI.
yeah they resell all the
DJI.
ones that are defective.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Or refurbed or whatever.
Right. Yeah, and sell them as refurbed as new.
Yeah.
You got to be cautious. There's a whole bunch of them.
Ah, now he says, just kidding. Well, if you do get serious
You
about
liar.
it, DJI. It's DJI.
I got no clue.
I gotta give him hell for that. It's DJI.
Go back to sleep.
Everybody, it's weird though. You watch YouTube videos and everybody says DJI. Everybody
DJ.
says DJI,
Yeah.
and it's DJI.
Anyway,
No, he's just getting goofy now.
He must have just ordered it online or something.
He didn't. He was just kidding.
Oh,
he probably just woke up.
could be.
Bye-bye.
Nap sounds good about now.
BBI.
Just saying.
Try BCI.
TBCI or TBCY. I don't know. Is that the
Elemental?
Is that the yogurt
BCI.
place? Isn't that
BCI,
yogurt-
Bureau of Criminal
isn't that the
Investigation in
yogurt
London,
place?
Ohio.
Is that TCBY, the yogurt place there? Yeah.
Yeah, I can go get a job there. They hire
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, who better to know than who better to know alcoholics than an alcoholic? Who better to know
True.
criminals?
TBI.
You've seen it all.
So that was a Chevy thing.
Mattman, Tennessee. I really dig the
CSI.
music. He did a whole big long block of Christmas music on his. But you belong to the pay thing, don't you, Mattman? Where he pays the money to use the music and stuff. But he puts up some really cool stuff music wise.
Yeah, you can get good music when you pay for it.
And then the frog, you got to watch.
As long as I don't.
I think I've showed you his thing before here, but you got to watch his when the frog gets.
As long as I don't hear the Mariah Carey Christmas song, I'm all right.
Epidemic Sound.
Epidemic Sound, yeah.
And they are probably the best ones out there.
I think they're the largest ones right now. Yeah,
There's a bunch of others, and I would say they're probably the best ones out there. But I just use stock.
He's got some really good. They got some really good country.
I like yours when you slowed it down. Those are funny.
What the
Christmas music?
Oh yes.
It's like the music from hell or something.
Well, and that's what I like about his
Satan's
music.
laws.
His music can be a chipper, uppity song, and then the way it's slowed down and put in with different voices and stuff, it's like the creepiest stuff you ever heard.
Welcome to Christmas. And yes, a lot of that.
New Year.
Yeah, and a lot of that is my voice that people go, "Wow, that's a cool song. I never heard it sound like that."
He dubs over stuff.
That was you.
A lot of that deep demonic voice and stuff. That's me.
That's creepy. I guess Scotty and Katie gave up trying to.
Well,
Thing is Katie's done it before.
She's been on here
she's
before.
Posted.
Reverend Mike. Reverend Mike says my drone is Life Flight. Mike's not a well person. Yeah, Life Flight, the medical transport.
Oh, the helicopter.
Mike's not well. In so many levels.
Around here, we call that something else. Care Flight.
It's Care Flight here, yeah. No, one of them is Life Flight, and the other one is Care Flight. But yes,
I thought they're all Care Flight.
Now I think they got
Care Flight's a
generic
name. Yeah. No, I'm saying we're using it as a generic, but it's actually
it flies over his house all the time. Live in.
If you have a problem, they can just swing in and pick you up.
You live in one of the scenic. What do they call it? Scenic. Well, what was that term that is the scenic part of the ghetto?
Cul-de-sac.
No, he lives in some of the oldest homes. Aren't they? Don't you have some of the oldest homes in Sharon there, Mike? In PA, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
that's another place we could go.
Is that by Carlisle?
There's actually
Pennsylvania.
I found this dude.
I'd like to go to Carlisle one of these years.
Found this dude on YouTube called Bot Grinder. He's a FPV drone pilot.
Really? I've been watching a lot of drone guys.
Oh my God, this guy is
really
awesome.
Good. Yeah.
But there's a lot of language in it. I can tell you.
Is he as good as Potato?
Well,
Potato Grinder?
Potato Jet.
I've got Potato Jet too, and I'd say he's better.
Really?
Yeah, he's got tattoos on his face and stuff.
Where's he at?
He's in Pennsylvania, and he has a GoFundMe right now.
Cool.
He's trying to save up and trying to get up $75,000, I believe it is, because he wants to purchase this 10 or 14 acre property and make a unzoned
drone park.
Oh, and he's got plans to put up all kinds of stuff for different sections. He wants to have a camping section so that people can come and camp for a couple days.
Just as soon as you get that all built, get it all together, put in your first year to where you're not making any money, but you're in debt up to your
Well, that's why he's trying to do the GoFundMe.
Yeah, you're in debt up to your anus hole.
It wouldn't be his money. It'd be
then they'll come in and change all the rules and regulations and put you out of business and build houses there.
Yeah.
Just saying, not wishing it upon you, just dealing
Wouldn't be
with
his money, it'd be
I-
GoFundMe.
our current reality of how they're taking away anything. You can't be an entrepreneur, kick back more than you make.
Oh yeah.
You've got to grease so many palms, you might as well be Jergens.
I always used to
Just
call it,
saying.
I always used to call it jerkins. I cracked myself up.
You are in a good mood.
Oh, listen to this. It says country folk and shotguns are waiting for the drone deliverers.
In case you're not,
No. The ones that where everything's delivered by drones.
oh,
Well,
yeah.
they tried that.
But
He knows.
in case you
He
don't
knows.
know,
He
I'm
knows.
just gonna
Okay.
say it for the channel though. In case you don't know, you cannot shoot a drone out of the sky. It
You
is
can.
a federal
If you
offense.
get away
You
with it.
can.
If you
You
can get away with it.
can. It's just you're going to have to.
You're gonna have to pay for it.
Again, if you can get away with it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It is against federal law
Yeah.
to shoot a drone with anything, even a slingshot.
Really?
Yeah.
FAA.
FAA says that drones are an unmanned flying aircraft.
Yeah.
And
No way there.
All those little.
you shoot my drone, I'll kill you.
If
I'll
you
kill
can
you
shoot,
dead.
if you can shoot it well enough to shoot it out, I'll give you $100. Do you have a bow and arrow?
No.
I got a whole house full of them.
Bobby does.
I got a whole house full of them.
They get crossbow.
I got several of those too. That's what we listen.
We
When
can have fun with some of your toys.
when the defecation hits the rotary oscillator, when we run out of gunpowder and lead, which is going to have to be a long time, because I'm telling you right now, we're stocked.
According to Walking Dead, it takes about 10 years.
Well, we've got usually 15. We got that 15-year rotation thing
Yeah.
going on. I'm telling you,
I'm saying
we've got
from start to pretty much
Yeah.
no power, nothing, no
I have
guns, no nothing left.
I
10
have
years.
I have a old lathe, and I can turn my own arrows. Trust me. And I got all kinds of turkey feathers saved up.
I don't know what else you got in that
Actually,
dungeon,
what is it?
but
They're-
I
they're-
trust you.
They're not called arrows, they're
Bolts for
bolts.
yeah, they're bolts for crossbows.
Doesn't make sense to me, but that's what they're called.
Yeah, that's what bolts. Yeah. Anyway, just saying.
Slap digger for me, Keith.
Slap digger for me, Keith, and give him a sense of humor.
Oh, I can do that.
You mean
No,
give him
I'll-
a sense of humor?
I'll start the contest
And
now.
who's going to drive you to the hospital?
I get the first shot. I'll just knock
Listen,
him unconscious with my slap.
Have you ever been attacked by a woodpecker?
Holy cow. There's people commenting on mine.
Top Order Tony here.
Oh, that just disappeared.
What, you're on the phone when we stay for a
Yeah.
little bit of time.
You scared him.
Thanks for commenting, though.
Thanks, Tony.
Somebody's commenting.
Must have been an accident. He fell off the couch.
Well, that's Matt. That's Matt. Batman.
He said,
LOL.
Oh, Reverend, yeah. Well, actually, Mike, we've had several conversations on
You
the
make
on the
that
old
one.
channels and on the Discord and stuff about grinding your own powder, getting salt, peter, sulfur, and all of the elements. that you
I ain't
need
touching saltpeter.
and make your and making your own gunpowder.
I didn't even know. I don't know where gunpowder come from. I really don't know.
He'll enlighten you.
I don't know how they make the stuff.
I'll show you. I'll show you when we get over home someday.
We'll
Oh,
probably
crap.
blow ourselves up.
No, I'll show you. I'll show you. You keep the chemicals separate until the blending time,
Okay.
because you have to grind it all down. Anyway,
I will have to trust you.
Matt Man lives in Tennessee. Just saying.
Oh wow,
I
yeah,
just got
down
text- I
Tennessee,
got
that's rules are different down
Yeah.
there.
But no, he lives in Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
He's ready.
I got a text from Scotty.
There's Caddy.
There's Katie. See,
Hey,
she's
Kate.
been here
Hey,
before.
I know you've been here before. They say I.
Hello, Miss Katie.
Yes.
Well, I did have a reindeer nose, but it about killed me.
There's his nose.
It hurt. It hurt too bad.
See his nose.
My head's too
Get
big.
your hand off of it.
My head's too big.
Beep, beep, beep.
We had to take it off because this is made for an adult,
It's made for kids.
not gigantor here. It
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
It was squishing his nose
it,
in
was
so bad.
it was squishing his
It
nose.
hurt.
Yeah.
I got too big a fat head.
Just saying.
Just saying.
We got Satan claws, deer. Just saying.
Yeah, you've kind of missed a lot.
How old is Digger? Digger is
He's not as old as me.
56 today.
I can't believe you forgot how old you were.
Oh God!
It just went blank, didn't it?
Hey, did I tell you I gained a year back when I was 49? I gained a year.
How do you gain a year?
Because I thought I was getting ready to turn 50, and I was only getting ready to turn 49. I'd forgotten how old I was.
Well, he's not as old as me yet. But...
Yeah, keep trying.
But yes, Digger is. Thank you for the birthday comments. But Digger is 56 today.
Are those all Katie comments?
Yep. See the one? That's her little avatar.
See, I knew she'd been on here before.
That's her avatar.
Now, Scotty's never been on here before.
Hey,
Scotty's just listening.
we got Katie. We don't need Scotty.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Yeah, I heard you were the big winner last night. Congratulations.
The big wiener.
They got a big trophy and everything.
The big wiener.
Yep.
Not.
Last night they worked out.
Okay. Whose stomach?
Was that you?
Was that
That's
you?
mine. I haven't eaten yet today.
I had a cookie. You had a cookie?
Well, yeah, that was.
What?
I had a cookie, I had a piece of cheese, and I had a Monster.
That's enough starch and
course,
sugar for me
about 6 of those
to go crazy for the whatever. That's why I brought walnuts.
That's also why he's keeping them over there so that I can't get my hands on
Oh,
them.
you can if you want.
Remember in a couple weeks we have Opie's.
Yeah, I eat the walnuts because the oils are good for my digestive system and my heart.
I have to eat my corned beef and cabbage, right? No. That's not corned beef. Get some. You want some? Come get some.
Walnut. Cheap, but if you read the ingredients, it's the same quantity of oils, and that's what I eat them for, is the oils.
If you haven't figured it out yet, we're kind of off the
It's
rails.
not doing anything for your
It's
hair.
my liver and my heart.
We're just eating now. We're kind of off the rails.
You ate the seven sugar groups, and the cookies.
Yeah,
No, you should be the one
And
that
Mom
knocks off
got
the
you a
walls.
whole container
Again,
of no bakes because you said you liked the no bakes, and you were eating Digger's chocolate
I like
chip.
chocolate chip too.
Stay out my cookies, man.
I'm getting pizza later on. Sounds like a perfect evening.
Oh, yeah. Yes, they are, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Who's that?
They're good for my liver, my heart, and my arthritis. Walnuts.
Who's that?
She says,
Katie.
when's Opie's?
She's still on.
Opie's, I believe, is the first full Saturday.
I wasn't sure if they're having it because I couldn't find it on his site.
I believe. Call him. He'll talk to you. He knows you. I told him. I told him all about you.
That's your answer to everything. Yeah, just call him.
I've told him about everybody. I told him about Tony, but he still let him come down.
Oh, man.
Well, you'll get heck from that one.
He knows I'm kidding.
Not
like
know
Digger.
if he's still on.
He might be out
I
there.
think he's back on the couch.
Oh, Scotty said that. Yep.
Scotty's on now.
Yep. Well, he's typing. I think he's typing on Katie's.
What's up, Scotty?
Are you wearing Katie's clothes too? He took the drugs. I'm just having the effect of them.
Cadillac.
They're legal and prescribed.
Hey, Cadillac.
Yeah.
Mac.
That's off the dash of a 1967 Cadillac.
He's going to go through your entire crap.
No,
don't. No, some of
I
them
got
are
a bunch
just.
of models.
I
over
would,
here on the
I would
wall.
never touch somebody's models.
This is like my wall of
There's the models.
projects.
He's got a bunch behind us. He's got a bunch over
You know,
here.
I wouldn't touch your stuff.
Here's the workstations. Oh, I don't want to show that because you got some coming up. But the
Oh,
workstation
okay.
over there, and then behind, he's got a whole bunch.
Well, if Hootie would be here, we could take a picture of Hootie, but I don't know where he is. He's out doing cat stuff.
Cat stuff.
I don't know what cat does.
Cat stuff.
Well, I used to have a cat, but
Digger has his phone hooked up to when the cats poop, he gets a notification.
we really need to talk.
I actually have done that before with using one of my cameras.
It did.
We really need to
Where
talk.
were we?
There was an issue with one of the cats, and I didn't know which cat
Right.
it was, so I had to put a camera on it. So I
Where
had to pay
were we?
attention.
Where were we when it kept going off,
Oh,
off? And you
God.
told mom and dad. Mom and dad kept wondering what that was, and you told them, "Well, that's the monitor I have on the cat box, so I know who's pooping."
I think we need
I had to know who
Dad's
was
eyes.
pooping.
Dad's guys got this big, and they got real squinty.
I enjoyed your dad. He was funny on your video.
What, last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, He was having a really good day.
Yeah.
And on good days, when he's thinking and enjoying, I mean, he's him.
Somebody's
This is what. Oops, sorry. This is what Digger usually does to me. Anyway, on good days like that, I try and get him to involve him in a lot of stuff and everything because you haven't been around.
Well, I enjoyed going to the flea market with you that day too. That was fun.
That was a good day. I'm always happy that when it's like 30 minutes to get to wherever he's still in it.
I bought my favorite Vans there.
I got that nice sweatshirt.
Oh,
for a good deal.
Did you get them? Where are they at?
They're in with my collection.
We'll see. Oh, you're not going to wear them?
Oh, I'll wear them, but
We're the
only nice places,
Right.
like special occasions.
It's a show.
We're the
I
Opies.
mean,
We're the
I'll wear them out
Opies.
to car shows, but
Yeah.
You
I'm
come
not
to
going to
Opies-
wear them out
Now,
working in the yard.
You come to New Year's Eve thing, New Year's Day thing. Wear my Opies.
Well, yeah, it does kind of depend.
You got to
on
bring
temperature.
You got to bring a dessert.
well, he won't have any sleep if he comes to that because he's just getting off of work.
Right.
So
But
They say bring a dessert, but
here, Keith will just bring a
Oh,
pack.
we're going to bring one zinger.
Keith will bring a pack of zingers and who's there? Katie does.
We're not watching football.
football.
He's
Said
the
a bunch
beat
of
the
football
Beats
games.
Bowl.
What movie they watching?
Beats Bowl. It just clicked off and said, "Now you're live."
What movie they watching?
Well, I wonder what somebody's been watching all this time.
I don't know.
I don't know. That last time it
No,
told me it.
she's not going to watch Debbie Does Dallas.
Oh,
I have a director's cut.
really? Got my attention.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, he's the one that only. Keith knew all about ball gags and stuff here a little while ago, and we were.
Yeah, I watched Hostel. I know about this.
That's
stuff.
what he thought this was a ball gag and stuff. Doesn't know.
You never watched Hostel?
I've watched stuff that'd make you poop square blocks,
I watched this.
and it all wasn't on video.
I watched this one movie.
You
You ever heard of Terrifier?
ever been to Tijuana?
Actually, I think I was about where it's gonna go. I think one time.
Well, you would know because it's over the border.
We were gonna go.
another country.
Did you go see the donkey show or anything? Okay.
Oh, I saw that on that movie with Tom Hanks.
Watch one.
No, you didn't see it.
You're watching
They may have alluded to it,
The
but they didn't.
bachelor party.
They didn't. You didn't see it. They may have alluded to it, but you didn't see it.
No, I
Did
didn't
you ever
see
watch one of the things where they make the chickens fight?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say that.
The cop party.
It's a chicken. That's what they call a chicken. Anyway.
Chicken.
All right. Bye, Katie.
Okay. Thanks for.
Bye.
Hey, we're coming up on 2 hours.
Oh, geez.
Holy cow!
And we haven't
really?
talked about absolutely nothing.
I can't even remember what we talked about. That's the whole.
And if you have stuck around to watch this entire 2-hour thing,
God
you
bless
need to get a life.
What's your problem? What's your problem?
God bless. Look, somebody's making a
Whoa.
comment.
Happy birthday, Digger. Thank you, Matt Man.
Is that Triple B? Steve.
Yeah.
I knew it was Steve.
That's Scuba Steve.
I don't know. He disappeared fast enough that I didn't get
He
to
was
read it.
Triple B Fabs.
We got one.
I
When
got
you're
Steve's logo.
when you're only reading with 1.5 eyes,
Yeah, Digger's got a problem like I got. His left eye's the bad one. My
Really?
right eye's
and
the
then
bad one.
and then on top of that, I'm bifocal. So when I look up, I'm looking through the wrong part of my glasses to read up close.
Who's that?
Whoa!
Is that Bobby?
What's up, Bobby J? That is Bobby J.
I didn't notice it because it said Robert instead of
Who's that?
Bobby.
Well,
Bobby Jordan from Bobby
Bobby
Jordan.
Jordan
Motorworks. That's where you take your car to have any service, maintenance, or repairs done, buddy. Let me tell you.
yeah, especially you having a Camaro because he is a GM guy. I mean,
He does all of it.
to and through all the way, he's GM.
Where's that at?
Right down the street,
Executive Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
right next to Target.
Target.
Yeah. Okay. I know where. Yeah, I know where it is.
How you doing, Bobby?
Bobby J.
Did you see the last live stream? We gave you a big. Was it the last live stream we gave him a big shout out
I
and
believe
stuff?
so. And
how he
he did tell
repaired
me
the Kia.
he did tell me the other day that he's been watching them. So,
Oh,
or
I apologize.
Was that, that's one to fix your Kia.
Oh, he did. Yeah.
That's one to fix.
Yeah, that's the guy that was able to fix the Kia
yeah,
instead of $7,000 that Kia wanted to fix what they had screwed up.
That were not supposed to break, and it did.
Non-serviceable part that they broke.
they did.
And then Bobby.
But Bobby fixed it.
Yeah, he got it fixed. Him and his crew fixed it. Yeah.
Bobby J.
Can't remember the other guy's name. Is it Raymond?
RJ.
The second in command there.
Raymond J.
Dang it.
It doesn't have to call me Johnston. I can't remember his name, Bobby. I never can.
I can't either. And the thing is, I know the guy.
Is it Ryan?
I think your medications.
No.
Raymond? Ryan?
Jeremy.
You didn't.
I was calling Jay.
Yeah.
You know.
It's the J and J.
But don't call me Johnson. The same.
Thanks, Matt, man.
I want to stay.
Have a good, I know. have a good one, brother. It's good that you stopped by. One of these days, I'll figure out how we can have the StreamYard thing. But I never know when I'm going to have these.
Are you talking about how to get multiple people in?
Yeah.
Conference call.
Mine just popped up today and asked me if it wanted to do that through YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. But that's different than
because I almost thought about inviting you to mine. But
yeah. I don't see. That's why I don't do the Discord and anything, because we used to have a Discord every Thursday night and everything. I don't do the Discord or the chat or any of that anymore because I can't do it from home. My network will not allow me to do any of that. No, it will not allow me to do any of that. And I don't want to run over here and then have to be away from mom and dad until 3 o'clock in the morning, because we used to chat. There'd be times we'd get on when we were running on YouTube.
Well, you know, you're always welcome.
Well, I know.
I don't care what time of day.
But I can't leave. I can't leave them during that time. There's nobody around.
She's getting his daughter's going to steal my hat. I'll tell you, I have been watching every video that you have been posting on the TikTok thing about her dancing. I have watched and hit the love button on every one of them. She's too cool.
Is that the Volkswagen person again?
Bobby? No.
Bobby again.
Oh,
Bobby. Come on, Keith.
Jordan Motor.
Come on.
I'm all confused.
Keith needs another zinger. Not the sugar. He's running low on sugar.
I think so. Another Pepsi.
Where's your cookies? Eat one of your cookies.
Well,
you had one of mine, so I'll have one of yours.
All right.
That's right back there. I hate them. I don't like no bake. Well, Triple B. The nose makes Keith look brighter.
I don't know if he's talking about smarter or just brightness. I don't know.
That was Steve Coltice. Scuba Steve.
Birdman. The one dressed up as on Halloween.
At moments. At moments.
At moment. Oh, I'm smarter at moments. Okay.
You're playing with my
Done at 50 miles an hour.
There we go.
Do that, or you just graduated.
You just you just shoved your finger clear to my brain in my ear.
Wasn't it cool?
No. No. Ew. You got
in school. You put
old gopher brain juice in here.
What they call it, a wet willy you used to do in school?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
I gave him a dry one.
Yeah, it was a dry one. Huh?
Dry willy.
Oh, they're all off yours.
Is your cat pooping?
Yeah. Ain't nobody watching me.
Is your cat pooping?
Are you feeling any better, Steve? Because Digger and I are going to come out sometime. We're trying to figure out. It'll probably have to be in an evening after. Well, no, because you go to. It'd have to be in the middle of the day. That's on like a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Which is probably the best time for him.
I don't know. I don't want to.
Are they gonna do them classes again this year with the airbrushing or what they call it?
Oh, you're talking about
pinstriping. That's
talking about Shane 6.
Is he gonna do that again this year?
He said that it was possible, but he did
it was funny when we crashed.
It wasn't
last
confirmed.
Year.
We didn't crash it. I was invited. I don't know about you, but
hey, I was along for the ride.
I was just there to.
I was hungry.
Do all kinds
Thank
of
goodness they had food.
Yeah. Now you want to talk about crashers? He shows up first in line with a plate to get food at the.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, don't be talking about
it's on video. We know.
I was very hungry at the time.
Paint fumes make things better.
Yes, they do.
Paint fumes and plasma arcs. Woo! It's a party.
I kind of like the Bondo. That stuff's biggest.
No, tiger hair, fiberglass. It's mulch, fiberglass matting, tiger hair. That's probably what we'll work on your car with. But we got to get it.
Oh, no, I've seen that stuff on them car shows, and you put it on with like a paintbrush, and it has like little piece of the stuff on it.
Rustmort?
Something like that.
Rustmort turns a hardened shell on top of rust. It activates it makes rust to a solid sheen so that it seals itself. Because that's what rust is. Rust is actually trying to preserve the steel.
And if you need help with some of your stuff, give me a call. Don't be shy. I can lift up stuff.
Well, he come to the realization that instead of buying and all this stuff, he's thinking, I told him if we can fix the fender, prep it, seal it, rustmort it, fiberglass it in to make it smooth, whatever, he can take it and have it covered with a body
stripe.
Vinyl?
Yes.
Yeah. Wrap it?
Yes. Just that stripe, an angled stripe there, and put it in the theme of the car and everything.
Mr.
So
We Wraps.
Yeah.
Just saying.
We Wraps. And where? Tip City.
I was just there today. Finalizing my stripe choice.
Yeah.
Tony's back.
Walnuts do too.
What's that?
Oh, Tony's back.
Tony's back.
We didn't know you left, but okay.
Where'd he go?
Did you? Yeah, we
wrap.
Yeah. Tony gets a large percentage kickback every time he mentions the name.
I heard he's getting some more work done. He's going to put it in his door. What do you call it? Door panel. He's going to extend it.
Door jam.
Door jam. Yes.
Nope. High TTT. What the heck is that?
He's saying hi, Topwater Tony.
Oh, that's
TWT. That's TWT. Oh,
yeah.
Who has TTT?
That's the one we decided on.
Yeah, that one right there.
Right there. But it's
the same thing you got now.
Pretty much.
Yeah, without the RS.
But it's gonna be in
the
vinyl.
The other one has
which is more stronger.
I didn't care for those.
I kind of like that one.
It's a lot of red.
This is the RS. This is the original RS one.
That's the one I have right now.
I'm sorry. You know, I'm a symmetrical kind of guy. Everything on one side has to match the other side.
We had big conversations on asymmetry from an artwork. Yeah. So
it drives me nuts when one side don't match the other.
photography, they teach you about symmetry, but they prefer asymmetrical things, that it's compensated. And also from right to left entry, the psychology of like films and photography, from a right to left, if you place someone on the right side, it means something. On the left side, it means something in our brains. Just
I've heard that.
Okay.
I know. I've told you before.
Oh, that's where I heard it from. I knew it was somebody.
Remember when I was trying to
somebody intelligent
when I was trying to show you about taking pictures on your phone? You remember that? That's where it was.
I knew it was somebody.
He's done some really good photographs. I don't know why. That's why I think that it would be nice if he had the Facebook and or YouTube. He's done some really nice photographs and put some stuff up.
I knew it was somebody intelligent that told me that.
You leaving, Steve?
Bye, Steve.
You got the pink by hand.
Bye-bye.
Well,
anyway. All right, I think. Oh no, he's not leaving. Okay.
Nope. Well, we ran out of stuff to talk about.
Oh, we never run out of stuff to talk about.
Oh, give it 30 seconds.
I was going to say, wait
off on those tangents.
We'll be turning left again.
Yeah.
Go fast, turn left.
Go fast, turn left.
Into wall.
Go fast. No, see, that's where I'm not riding with you. Not on a race course. I'll ride with him.
It's like jingle bells.
Your jingle bell. He's jingling his little.
Here comes Santa.
Satan
Claus.
He's jingling his little bells.
Hermie.
The tooth. The dentist. Oh, Tony's yelling at
y'all having a conversation between yourselves. I see how it is. That's fine.
Oh,
he's go ahead and do that.
He's going off topic now. He's talking to Steve now.
So anyway, I guess we're going to have to find out for sure about Opie's, whether or not. I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm sure he is. I just couldn't. Maybe it's not posted yet.
Yeah.
I know last year's. year's.
We'll make sure you know.
Don't matter, man. I would like to go. I would like to go because that's kind of like what I enjoyed doing, like the first day of the.
Yeah, it's the whole beginning of the first car season. Everybody says April, but I'll already be to 3 or 4 by April.
You and me both.
I mean, I'd go tomorrow if.
Well, you got that motorcycle one that you do, and then you got the off road. They've already said that they're doing the off road.
Yeah, they're doing the off road down at what is that? The Robert Center.
That was different.
Robert Center.
That was different.
The one in Cincinnati was the motorcycle.
That was real different.
Yeah, well, he got to the brewery and
Yeah,
he was trying different beers.
Have you heard from Beth lately?
I can't talk about things like that.
Oh, okay. But you have heard from her.
Biker Babe Beth.
But you have heard,
check out her channel.
But you have heard from her.
He said he couldn't comment on that subject.
Okay. I know she did the one car show, but she don't do car shows anymore.
She does all kinds of stuff. She just put up one yesterday, day before.
Oh, motorcycle one?
No, don't. I thought you were watching her on YouTube.
I was, but where's this one at?
I know why you weren't watching her. You stopped watching her because she wasn't washing her bike in the bikini anymore.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Biker. What was it?
Biker
we
Babe
met her. We met
Beth.
her. We met her at a car show in Columbus one time.
Strippers, I'm there.
What? We ought to let Watermelon Man take Tony to Columbus, where they bring the girls out in the parking lot and take pictures with their cars.
Oh, Vanity Gentlemen's Club?
No.
I heard
that was quick. Where, when?
I heard they got a big thing at that club tonight. I heard a commercial.
Yeah.
They're having a candy cane licking contest. Just saying.
Tony, Columbus, buddy.
Vanity Gentlemen's Club.
Pick me up at 8.
It'd be a long road trip.
Well, he could take the double vision and do a whole photo shoot.
Oh, he want me to drive. I would like to go to that show next year though. That would be interesting.
There's other.
No, we got to take your car.
There's
man.
all other kinds of stuff going on other than just that event. That I'm talking about. What do they call private shoots?
Oh, well, I did one of those at one time when they had him at.
Oh, you did.
Well, at Fat Daddy's, they had.
He did. Did you see the girls with his car?
They were all. They had their feet in the window and spread eagle.
Almost wore out.
I wasn't going to do it.
He's played it over.
I wasn't going to do it. And I said, I'll do it. And like when I pulled my car up, they were fighting which one would want to do the photo shoot. It was kind of neat.
Last time I was ever at
I don't think
strip club was
Oh, that's
Midway.
a bad one.
Yeah, what is the deal with the Midway?
There
was actually a strip club there?
Medway, MED? Yeah.
Yeah,
There were
I was gonna ask
four of them.
Four?
Four.
Well, where was I when all this was
What the
happening?
heck was the name of that place?
Well, there was just show
Well,
and tell.
Oh, God, I'd forgotten about that. That was way back.
Was I still in?
Remember, 70.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I
I
say,
wasn't
I
even
was
Hello.
I wasn't even living here then. I moved here in '81, I think. So I missed all that.
You missed, dude.
But
Let me
that
tell you
is
Four
That-
strip clubs in that little town. Well,
but,
I remember.
that little town,
It has a lot of history, big
Oh,
history.
he told me about it.
and I think the women that dance there have a lot of history too.
Well, I remember the one time Troy had a strip club that they said it was supposed to be a juice bar, and it was a strip club. You hear about that?
Okay.
Yeah,
remember
well, there's a lot
You
of them.
remember
A lot of them don't say that they are what they
that?
are,
Did you remember that?
so that they
That
can run.
place didn't last very long because it was right across the street from a church.
Well, the Dayton Swim Club didn't say what they were actually were.
A
either.
swim club.
Did you ever hear that?
No.
Oh, they just closed it up a few years ago.
Yeah, there are places that I
There
can
wasn't
show
much
you
swimming going on there.
in the 20s and 30s, the speakeasies and the nightclubs that were there. Several of them around the Midway area. Some of them got burned down. Some of them just got turned into other things. There at the store where we were, my computer store and stuff, in the basement was a after hours club back in the 40s.
I just can't imagine 4 strip
Back
clubs
in
in
the
that little town.
Yeah.
There used to be a place right there where I turn off at 235 to go to your house,
Yeah.
whatever that road is.
Oh, Faces.
Well, it was called Rebo's.
Yeah, Rebos. Yeah.
Rebo's spelled backwards is sober,
Yep.
and they were a bar that didn't sell alcohol.
Yep.
Did you ever go to the
Didn't
place
last
called?
long.
You ever go to the place called the Bug Inn?
Oh gosh, that was back in my time,
Oh,
To-
or by
The Bug Inn,
Bradford.
that
Or by
was
Bradford.
mid '80s.
I went there one time with my
Yeah.
friends, and it was scary.
That yeah,
You don't want to cross eyes with anybody in that
You ever
place.
go to the Stage Door in Dayton?
No.
Gay bar?
No.
I have.
We really need to talk. You know that?
Hey,
It was
some of the best bars. I'll tell you, the best bar in
Back in the
Dayton
disco era and
is-
stuff like that?
Well, was
I'd like to forget about that era.
I used to work at a printing company that was just 2 doors down from where the the stage door was. I used to come out in the parking lot, get on my motorcycle, go to kick it, but you had to kick it a lot to get them started. It wasn't electric start. I'm just saying. So I'd be kicking that and had folks. I don't want to say girls, but I thought they were girls. But
people,
folks come over and go, nice scooter. Boy, I kicked that thing real fast. We're going now.
Feet don't feel.
I don't remember the name of it now, but
317. No.
Well, yeah. What was that?
3 something. Was it 3 something?
Something like that.
It was a number,
but it was a gay club, and I'll tell you what, I'm not gay. I hate to look at two guys together, but that place was so awesome. It's the best club in Dayton.
Did you ever go to the Dixie Electric Company and stuff?
Oh yeah, well yeah, that 1985 when I graduated, I was legal to get in at 18 because I was grandfathered in when they changed from 18 to 21 on the drinking age. So I was grandfathered in and I was able to go in.
They bought that, huh? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Dixie Electric Company, that was a good straight club.
Yeah,
I remember the TV show Electric Company, but other than that,
yeah, this was big.
That's where Morgan Freeman started. He was the Count Dracula. Told you I know this stuff. See,
you caught a lot of the reruns of this stuff.
Yeah,
you got the reruns of the stuff that ran 10 years before.
It's down on Woodman, and it is now the entire Goodwill store.
Booty Trap.
That's how big that club was.
Yeah, it was huge. Tony's going to the Booty Trap. He says, just kidding.
Yeah.
Vandy Gentlemen's Club.
Okay. Just
Columbus.
kidding.
Big show tonight. Free food.
I'm amazed your phone has lasted this long. It usually ran out in an hour. Or did you forget to charge it last time?
No, I think it was up about 83% or something when we started. Holy cow.
2 hours and 13 minutes.
2 hours and 13 minutes.
Man, there's a lot of hot air going out in this place right now. I
That's
bet your heating bill will be great for today.
Yeah. That's awesome.
He up the whole house.
Especially in this room.
He up the whole house.
This is the cold room in the house because I really don't heat this room.
Yeah, we got the door open. We got the door open and the blinds open, and it's hot in here. I mean,
well, it's comfy to me.
Wait till next week this time. I heard highs at 15.
Yeah, it was snowing on my way in. Did you hit any snow when you were coming? Yeah.
I saw snow this morning.
High of 15 on Saturday. Yay.
When you got here, I looked out and I saw it snow kind of
booby.
I like movies.
Yeah.
But there was some snow packed up around the grass when you came in today, and I thought,
yeah. I don't mind the snow. I mean, so much and everything. It's just my arthritis gets so bad when
I hate winter.
when it changed. You know, when it changed the whole weather.
I just hate winter.
I just don't like it because I drive in it for a living.
Yeah.
I don't like to drive in snow, even though I got front wheel drive.
I like winter up till like New Year's Eve, and then it can just go away.
The ice cube.
Ice cube.
But yeah, I will say, at least now this year, I finally have my analog brakes back and my traction control back.
Yep.
Because I'd had an ABS sensor that went bad because
I
was trying to get my brakes off and could not get my brakes off. Still to this day, I can't get my rotors off. But I accidentally goofed up that and didn't know
that plastic.
Yeah, but didn't know that your analog brakes and your traction control will not work if that is messed up.
Well, the computer doesn't get its feed. It can't read this.
I drove for 2 years not realizing that that's why my car was handling like crap in the weather. But it's working out. Now the only thing not
we're
working,
safe now.
My remote start, because once again, these new cars, I'm not going to say it's because it's Ford, but these new cars, when your catalytic converters send the wrong signal back, that is your O2 sensor. When the O2 sensor gets the wrong signal on these for a safety feature, the very first thing it does is kill your remote start.
They don't want you to gas nobody or burn nothing down.
Right. So I haven't been able to remote start my car for like 3 years now.
Yeah, I was watching a video last night or whatever about the catalytic converter getting so hot it actually melted off the the exhaust.
Oh crap!
Because the sensor wasn't reading, and it was just
dumping,
pumping raw fuel through the whole system. And
actually, wouldn't it do the opposite? Wouldn't it make it lean?
No, because it's burning. It's burning in the converter.
Lean is hot.
Yeah. So it was dumping raw fuel, which was burning in the converter, which just became a blowtorch, and it actually melted the converter apart, and all the crystals, because it has wafers and crystals in them, just everywhere.
Oh wow! Got rid of that cat.
Well, back in the day,
wish I could do that.
I don't say I know who did it or I did it myself, but back in the day at the dealerships and stuff, when they first started catalytic converters and
got them,
they would come into the dealerships, and there's a small plug, and you just drill that plug out. Start it up.
We put a freeze plug back in them.
Yeah, start it up, blow it out, and they actually made a little kit that you put up there, a little T-bar, and you put it in there, and whatever, and that way you run without the catalytic converter.
That's when they put freeze plugs up in them.
Yeah, that's when they put only the crystals in them. Now they put wafers in them, so it's a big chunk wafer instead of just the crystals.
I know. I busted a couple of those out.
Yeah.
1-inch threaded rod.
Yeah. People used to come in and pay to have all that taken out and everything like that, so they can run.
Crap.
Then they changed the size of the gas pumps and stuff, the nozzles.
Well, now they figured out how to really do it on my Flex.
Yeah,
it's part of the exhaust manifold.
Really? Oh,
you have to change the catalytic converters. You have to change the whole entire exhaust manifold. Well, if you'd like to see them, I've got 2 brand new ones right here in the bottom of the closet.
That's kind of cool, because at least that way they can't steal your cat from under the car. Because we've had a lot of thefts in this area.
Oh yeah. Well,
really,
when I got my van, the cat was already gone off my van. So I straight piped it.
Yeah, well, you didn't take it off.
I just straight piped it.
Yeah.
But now I've got a 6-cylinder with true dual exhaust.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people and stuff like that are losing their cats off the whatever.
Yeah. Thieves.
Yeah, well, you got to feed somebody. Somebody's got to have smoking a crack.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right, I'm going to get ready and call it, because I got to get back to mom and dad. I've been away too long, even though it's not pill time yet.
I'm on the way to the couch.
You're on the way to the couch? So did you enjoy yourself this time?
Yeah, I felt like I was more involved in the conversation, because I didn't. Although it was a lot of high tech stuff last time.
If you want to be involved, you just have to step in and be involved.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't want me to be involved.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
If that was true, we'd invite you or not invite you over here the way we do half the time.
We could have Russell next time.
No, we can't. Didn't you see the anti-Russell beam at the front door, back door over there?
Well, the church has the calendar marked down when it's Russell week, so they can be prepared.
So not invite you over is what they're saying when it's Russell week.
Well, I got invited to the pastor's house on New Year's Eve. I didn't know that Russell, or Christmas Eve, I didn't know Russell was off too. And it's like, put foot in mouth.
Oh, so now you have to take him?
Oh, they would love that. No, I think that's not going to happen.
They're probably watching.
I don't think Russell's watching.
No, Russell's not watching, because we didn't say anything about records or.
No, he doesn't know how to do this stuff.
No, he probably knows.
No, he doesn't.
He probably does.
He's got a flip phone. No, he doesn't.
There's a whole group of them.
Now he has somebody to tease about a flip phone.
There's a whole group of them.
So I felt real bad when I got invited, and I didn't know he was off. I was like, put foot in mouth. Uh-oh.
Well, we know Russell's.
I don't. I've never met the man.
Oh, we need to.
I hear that's a good thing.
Just ask Katie. About him.
Yeah, she killed him the one time.
I thought she was going to murder him.
Maybe he might be off at Opie's. Maybe we'll bring the Opie's.
You already brought him there once. That's all we need.
That's right.
You met your prerequisite.
Yeah, he tried to get into the club with Tony and all them, but it didn't work.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you all, everybody, staying around for this length of time, because it's
the longest that we have ever
had. We kind of went off the rails.
It's just been rambling, and I appreciate everybody that stayed and everybody that viewed.
I learned a lot. I didn't.
And still working on a lot of stuff. Hopefully some new and/or improved camera gear to try and deal with some issues and get some more interviews. That was the biggest thing about doing all that, is to be able to get the one-on-one interviews better, bring up the quality of my sound. So you just like the little bells.
I do.
He's just jingling these bells. You know, if we put that on Dad, we'd lose our minds because it'd be.
Man, that's cruel.
It's real. It's not cruel if it's the truth.
Let's say, why don't you just have him hold it?
Yeah. Oh, I could get him
like a tambourine.
I was going to say I could get him a job in the church band.
It'd be like a tambourine.
With the tambourine.
Oh, look who woke up.
Oh, he did just wake up too.
What's up,
Hootie
Hootie?
walks in here and
We
lays
need
a
to turn
big
around
old yawn
and take a
on us.
picture of Hootie.
We can't do that.
Come here, Hootie. Come here. Get up here.
He's.
Who says, "Are you all guys?
No,
you all on
he's
drugs?"
He's not got. Yeah, just some of us are.
Hootie doody doo.
He's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. All right. So we're going to go.
That lip, that kills me. That is so funny.
All right, Steve. We will get out there sometime. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yep.
And stuff. We'll get out there. It'll be like a Tuesday, Wednesday,
thanks, man.
Thursday, probably around 2:00 because you got to get. That's when you get up, and then you're functioning, and then I can get in between pill call and stuff. Go out for a couple hours and visit with Steve. We'll see what we can do. All right. So see you guys all later. I appreciate it. And we're out of here.
Bye-bye.
Have a good holiday. Probably won't see anybody until after
Merry Christmas.
Christmas and stuff. So from the
Merry
from
Christmas,
the
America.
fat man, the elf, and the weird reindeer
Without a nose.
that lost his nose. No, you got a nose, brother. You got a nose.
Yes, I do.
See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And
We're
I guess we're out of here, everybody, but we will just do this here real quick.
We are gone.